Aiden, ruined now the off block all at once. Are lions in season or something?
Hello, hello, chat. We're gonna be starting a little bit. It's so good to see you all.
Jump with me, grab coins with me, oh yeah. Come on and jump up in the air.
Jump up, don't be scared.
Jump up 'cause you know that I'll be there. And if you find you're short on joy, don't fret, just don't forget that you're still a one-up boy. So go on, straighten up your cat.
Hey.
Let your toes begin to tap.
Hey.
Rhythm is a power shoot. Don't forget you're the superstar. No one else can
Let's do real part. Hey, let's do the Odyssey.
It's time to
Jump up in the air. Jump up, don't be scared.
Jump up and your cares will soar away.
Way.
If the dark clouds start to swirl, don't fear, don't shed a tear, 'cause I'll be your
One-up boy.
Now listen, all you boys and girls,
All around the world. Let's sing. Hey! The real part.
Inzar
Hey!
Inzar in celebrates 7
Odyssey.
months of membership. Smiling face.
All right, chat. We've got one more song, chat. We've got one more song. And we're going to evaluate what the fuck is happening in commentary. Felt like it was important. When the stars went away, our world came to an end.
日々すべての人たち吹き抜けてゆく風に身を委ねたまま
Hello, everybody! Colors weave into a spire of flame, distant past into a star still unnamed. Into the storm of the night. I remember some of the words. Colors weave into a spire of flame, distant past until a path still unnamed. Bear this torch against the cord of the night. Fall and reawaken the undying light. Hello, Emra! You were supposed to send me something, and you didn't.
Blossoming in a soil reclaimed from the past, where destiny
Holds fast.
戦い交わるすべての人たち
I messaged you, Emra. I have it. Don't worry, buddy.
明日へ進みゆく生けるものがかすかな
Who's feeling lucky? To a spire of flame, distant past until a star still unnamed.
果てしなく続いてくどこまでも流れゆく光
Remember, chat! Hey! I don't know the rest of these words. Yo, fuck it. Fuck it. Chat, I'm feeling... Chat, I'm a little tipsy. And you know what? Fuck it.
Take my money.
You're welcome. Emra, thank you very much. Can you feel life moving through your mind? Ooh, looks like you came back for more. Yeah. Can you feel time slipping down your spine? Ooh, you're trying to take a no. Yeah, yeah. But you can hardly swallow your fears and pain when you can't help but follow, but you're right back where you came. Live and learn, standing on the edge of tomorrow. Live and learn from the works of yesterday. Live and learn. If you beg or if you borrow, live and learn. You may never find your way. Whoa, yeah, yeah, yeah. Can you feel life tingle up inside? Yeah, now you're face down on the floor. Whoa, whoa. But you can save your sorrow. You paid in trade when you can't help but follow, but you're right back where you came. Live and learn, hanging on the edge of tomorrow. Live and learn from the works of yesterday. Yeah. Live and learn. If you beg or if you borrow, live and learn. You may never find your way. Yeah, 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 yeah. There's face searching far, so far wide. There's a place. Oh, I don't know the words. Dream. Oh, we never find. I don't know what. Hold on to what if. Live and learn. Hanging on the edge of tomorrow. Live and learn from the works of yesterday. Yeah. Live and learn. If you beg or if you borrow, live and learn. You may never find your way. Oh God, I can't sing. Hanging on the edge. Chat, I did not warm up for this. Live and learn. Chat, I'm dying. Live and learn. Chat! Chat, I'm dying! Chat, hello, everybody. Hey, welcome, one and all. I am a little tipsy, and I did not prepare for the stream. Greg! It's Greg, everybody. Hello, Greg. How you doing, buddy?
Fine.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Outblock, your one-stop shop for everything commentary, news, and research on the internet. I'm your host, FalGEXE. Joining me live and live from Outblock Studios is Cool Greg. I want to give a very special shout-out to a couple different people who made this stream possible. First and foremost, I want to thank my friend and yours, A-Space, as
Sing
well
us the Neon
as...
Genesis Evangelion theme next.
Nahu Nade. I don't know the rest of those words. But thank you very bossoms for the two. Maybe, just maybe, by the end of the stream, you guys will see a new animation. But I want to give a very, very special shout out to two very special people who have done this. A-Space as well as Emra. I want to give a very special shout out to those two people who have sent me the things. Yes, Emra sent it to me literally just now. I'm not mad at him at all. You know what? I don't answer his DMs immediately. I definitely don't answer when he cries in my DMs because nobody loves him. But you know what? It's okay. It's all right. How's everybody feeling tonight?
Outing.
What's
Crazy outing of somebody.
You know, I am drinking water. I literally just came back from being out with my friends.
Drink water,
Bro
love
literally
you.
just came.
Yes, I just came. Can I cry in your DMs? You can. Can I call in and rant about Lio Convoy as reparations for who, Emra? Not my reparations. You know what's crazy? I'm a call out somebody real quick. Emra. It's like, oh, I didn't realize it was the first of the month. I thought it was the 18th. Emra lies to you, chat. Emra knows when the first of the month is. But yes, joining me as always, I can do Idol, but I would have
Song
to do work.
request, Idol by Sawyer Boys. Also, coconut emoji, water.
Yes, I know. I forgot. I'm sorry. It's okay, Emra. I'm not making fun of you. The 18th of what? He really thought it was the 18th of July? July. Rocky BB for becoming a boom operator. Thank you, Rocky, as always.
Rocky BB became a member.
Rocky BB, one of the most based early adopters of the op block. Definitely. This year has gone fast. Emra, turn like 23. I don't know. Emra, when's your birthday? Are you still 21 or something? I don't fucking know how old you are, brother. But yes, Greg, how are you doing today?
Good.
Did you do anything?
Somebody bought me something on my throne, and it was anonymous. So
I know
who
who bought you
thank
something
you.
on your throne.
Oh, whoever you are. then.
Because that person wasn't anonymous to me.
Has anyone ever told you you're a nerd? Wow.
Yes,
It
I
also
am.
came. Oh, sorry. It came.
Lickety
I
split.
got the message Friday. It came today, so I was gonna go.
I definitely need to check mine Greg has a throne. Yes, chat, if you go into the OpBlock server and you go to support, we all have thrones. If you support the OpBlock channel, it helps me buy a better PC. If you want to support a specific OpBlock member, you can go legitimately to their thrones. We have a link tree. Shout out to Cloudy who made that link tree. But yes, if you want to support a specific OpBlock member, you can. If we reach a specific goal threshold tonight, I will show an animation transition. We have a brand new animation tonight that I really want to show off. I don't know where I want to place it into the lineup, but it's really important to me, and I really, really want to show it off. Big shout outs to Ash. Ash just worked on it in collaboration with one of our community artists. So if we reach, I don't know, you know what? If we beat the 20 goal tonight, I would love to do it. You're gonna have to clip that up. Sweetie, Nintendo's not gonna fuck me. Nintendo can suck my giant cock.
Well, no more Nintendo sponsors in the future.
No, listen, if you want to sponsor, listen, are you Gamer Subs? You could sponsor us. Holy shit, I know with the fucking
chilling.
yen.
It's 1,000. That's so many.
1,000 yen. Thank you so much. Ben GG, thank you so much for subscribing. Listen, we're going to be talking about Lio Convoy. Sorry, I had to drink a little bit of water. We're going to be talking about Lio Convoy tonight. Big reason why is I think Lio is becoming the Lolcow again. And it's up to him if he wishes to change it. If not, I'm going to make content off of it. I'm going to kind of discuss how I feel about it, and we're going to get there. I've spoken a little bit with Lio. I'll be like upfront and honest about it. I said, hey, if you're going to do this, you're going to be content. I was told legit, like, I'm not leaking DMs, but I was told, like, why are you telling me this? So without further ado, I'm going to cover everything because I legitimately think that this is, admit he's a coward. Yeah. Hot take. Here's what I would say. Because Emra, you bring up an interesting point, and I will always say this. If you wish to ignore trolls, by all means, you have every right to. However, and this is however, if you are going to invoke people in a call that you don't think is recorded, and this is my big caveat, you should at least talk to them. I think that it's okay. I think that it is okay to say Lio is being kind of, I think Lio is taking the don't engage with people too literally, unless it's legitimately like good meaning criticism. And I put that in like quotations. And I've said this to him, which he will like just say he's a coward, bro, he's a coward. Emra, if I didn't say that, did you not hear what I just said? I legitimately said that if he's going to invoke other people's name and is not going to speak with them, that is fucking stupid. If you're gonna invoke things that Aiden has said, you should interact with them. But yeah, but this is like, that's my feelings on it. Like, if you're not gonna engage with people and you're gonna like vague post about them or like vague talk about them, you have everybody to talk about. However, Aiden would be fair, I think, as well. Aiden's not gonna be fair. Here's what I would say. Here's what I'll actually put out into the ether. If Lio, so let's actually talk about something real quick, because I have never covered it, because I'm going to be honest about it. I have never covered the Rosa call on this stream specifically because I personally know that if I cover the Aiden call, I may lose the channel. The reason being is that I will tell people to KYS in so many possible ways that YouTube will somehow give me 3 strikes all at once. I have fully recognized that. However, and I will say this, this is to Lio if he hears this, because I know that, listen, I know that he watches the streams from time to time. If Lio wants to identify what is wrong with the Rosa call, as well as other calls, I am so prepared to that. I have heard there are other calls on the Rosa call, and I have specifically requested them behind the scenes to cover them. I have asked for them. I'm going to find out if I can grab them real quick. I have asked people in the ACC who don't sweep for Lio for those specific calls. I'm still waiting on them. Allegedly, there's a call worse than the Rosa call, but I'm still waiting for it. I'm going to check in and check out and see if I can find it again. This is what I'm going to say. If Lio doesn't want to engage with at least me, who is less necessarily not I wouldn't say that I'm favorable, but I'm at least understanding of the ability for change, that is completely on him. I've talked to him about this. I'm going to be upfront and say it. I have already told him about this, that like, hey, like you're screwing the pooch. Why are you doing this shit? If you're going to be a Lolcow, has to be the Jibs call. It is not the Jibs call. There are two calls that I have been told that are worse than the Rosa call to Lio. One of which from Becket is always the Sasu call that I'm going to like actually probably react to. One of which I have been told verbatim is a call that he is incredibly embarrassed about from him. That is the call I have asked for. I'm still waiting for it. If somebody can find it, that would be great. I want to react to it. What's the Sasu call? Ace. Emra, there is so much knowledge that I don't have. You got to remember that we have the op block and Greg can vouch for me. Greg, can you vouch for me?
About what?
We are not ACC, and I have to ask people information about the ACC.
Yeah, I don't know shit. The only things I hear about any of these people is that they all suck. So until I hear otherwise from
yes.
you specifically,
Yeah, and I have to ask,
isn't
like,
that,
and I have to ask
that
like
person
3
who
people.
did X? You know,
I have to ask like 3 different people what the fuck these calls are. But did you want the call from yesterday? John, I already have it. Thank you. Big shout out Ace and Ace as well as Emra have given me the calls. I want to thank them very much. November Ranger, where the fuck have you been, motherfucker?
It's not November yet.
Ranger, I have missed you for so long. The Dib Rosa call. Deep Sea, message me later about a lot of those calls. You and I are going to talk about it. Deep Sea, just DM me on Discord. Sasu was a guy who lurked in Senate and trauma dumped constantly on randoms in the server. When people got sick of it, he threatened to kill himself. Genuine piece of shit, but that's from my skimming. So, yes. So, if we're going to talk about the Sasu call, that's like the big thing.
It must be nice to not have this knowledge.
Thank you, Metalman. I don't have the knowledge. So, I know the Sasu call is very... I know the Sasu call specifically is very crazy, and things like that. Oh, also, Emra, are you in the chat? Emra, are you in the chat? I need to tell you something. Emra, blink once if you're in the chat. Emra, where are you, buddy? I know you're there. Okay. Emra, you should kill yourself according to Cloudy. You should kill yourself right now and you're a fat fuck. That's what I've been told to call you.
I have been told that too, yeah.
Yes.
I've heard that recently.
You that is what I've been told to say. Based. I'm tipsy tonight, chat. I was out with my girls. Let me in the call. You know what? For once, I will let you get into waiting, motherfucker, and I'll actually, you know what? I'll drag you in. Because for what it's worth, making fun of you is funny. Amrau, you're live and alive. How you doing, buddy?
Holy shit.
What's
Oh
up?
my fucking god!
What's up, motherfucker?
Ow! Fuck.
What's up?
Dude, you were so fucking loud. Did you do that on purpose?
Nah, motherfucker, that's on you, brother.
He's just Italian.
What
Just
the
Italian.
fuck?
What's up, brother?
Dude, my headphones were at 100. Oh my
It's
god.
not like a personal problem. What's up?
Why is Lio around? Why do you like this guy? Genuinely, I'm not. What do you see in this guy?
So you and I have
What
had
do people see in him?
You and I have had the discussion. I'm going to make myself very clear with Lio.
I forgot what I said.
I've had this discussion. I've had this discussion with you. I've had this discussion with other people. I want to make it like kind of like well known. The way I view Lio personally, Lio knows this. Lio Convoy is a gateway to the ACC, and a lot of the former victims of the ACC have kind of used him currently as kind of a gateway for their own like comeuppance and their own retribution. Chuli is one of them who I will not like. I'm not gonna shit on Chuli. Less to a degree Akumu, because Akumu is its own creator, but Chuli specifically and all the other people. My personal thing has always been with Lio Convoy is I've listened to the Rosa Call privately. It fucking pisses me off to like actually no degree. And I will fucking crash out. Two, my whole thing is, and I've told you this privately, and I can say this publicly, I've told this to other people. Ostracizing, I think attacking Lio for things that it's a lot like Jar. If you start whittling at him personally, if you start whittling at him for things that I believe are not accurate, you start creating the Jar effect of you're throwing things at him that don't necessarily stick, and thus the desperate victims that have kind of seen him as not necessarily a champion, but as a figure for them to get their feelings out, will start bolstering themselves around him, and thus you cannot reason with them when you are attacking Lio. Or you're criticizing. Because for me, the call that we're going to react to is him just being a fucking lolcow. Like, I listened to this, and I truth be told, I literally was like, why the fuck am I listening to this call? Why the fuck are you constantly engaging with a troll, consistently and constantly? Now, when it comes to his prior history, I understand that he has apologized for some of it. I have not personally heard the soft retractions. When I've asked about specifically the Rosa call, I have been told personally by him it's the most embarrassing thing about all of that. So he has not.
If it's the most
defended
embarrassing
to me.
thing, why does he continue to like justify it?
No, he hasn't justified it to me. I don't know where it's like. Personally speaking, he hasn't justified it to me. If he's justifying it publicly, I think that's the stupidest thing known to me. If he's justifying it,
From my understanding, it's public. Yeah, I've heard. I was sent like today on stream. I was sent like voice clips and stuff of him like doing voice messages where it was like him like making soft excuses for the Rosa call. He was like, "Well, like she like I can't remember. It was fucking hours ago, but I don't know. It seems like he's giving like soft justifications." Or trying to, at the very least, like downplay it a little bit.
if he's doing that, he's a fucking moron. I'm gonna be like legit, because when I've asked it of him or of other people, it's been yes, there are caveats to potentially Rosa because there's other things involved, but ultimately, she is a mentally ill woman. She requires a carer, and ultimately, that call should have never happened because the individual at the center of it, the actual server owner, was avoiding responsibility, and Rosa was the easy target because she was the only one who was responding. To which there's a reason I haven't reacted to it. The reason I haven't reacted to it is not the sweep for
like
Lio.
soy. You like soy.
It's like personally for me, I will probably like fucking break TOS. I have to watch myself on it.
Okay, my question for you: if you know that this thing that Lio done, it makes you so viscerally upset, why do you stick around him? Why do you continue to like?
So here's what I say. Here's what I always say. I personally believe that everybody's capacity to change. He to himself, for me, has not defended it. If he's defending it currently, I'm gonna have an issue with that. Again, this is the other thing. I'm gonna make fun of him when he fucks up. If he is not doxing people as well as certain other things like predator hunting, as well as I think this call. This call is kind of like a line for me personally. I know that's probably soy and gay to say, but this shit kind of annoys me a little bit. I'm going to cover it. I'm going to call him a lolcow. I'm going to do that whole thing.
What do you think about the Jordan stuff?
The Jordan stuff, I don't have as much knowledge about.
He knew the girl since she was 13, and she was preyed upon 4 separate times.
Yes.
He knew about all of it, and instead of contacting parents, contacting authorities, contacting any sort of resources, he didn't do any of that. And then when she was 17 and got preyed on by one of his friends, he brought her onto a live stream and then read out the DMs live, and then brought the alleged predator or whatever, into the call and had the girl confront her, and she was on like the verge of tears when the guy went into the call. And again, this is like no resources were used, no resources were contacted to get her out of the situation or get her internet access monitored or removed. And then when she turned 18, Lio Convoy moved her in with him.
Yes.
And then in a different state, mind you, and then when she had no resources, no connections, no family, no friends out there, he kicked her out. Whether it was justifiable or not to kick her out, whatever. But this guy basically allowed this girl to be put into like continuous dangerous situations. And then when she was inevitably preyed upon, he would use her for content. And then he said, like, he on this stream that he brought her onto when she was 17, it was said like, oh, this girl, like, she just can't say no. Like, all these people will send her dick pics and she like likes them. She likes the dick pics and she's just so horny she can't say no. And it's like Lio was just complicit in all of this. And I feel like, to me, as someone who like disagrees with like the whole internet vigilantism, pedo hunter stuff, I think that is probably the worst thing he's done, because this is almost like a 7-year, almost decade-long relationship that he's had with this little girl, and he did nothing to help her. In fact, he put her constantly into situations that would amplify her chances of getting like preyed upon. And to me, I look at situations like that and I'm like, okay, like he's just not, he's refusing to talk to someone like Aiden, and then Becket will call into Aiden's stream, and it's like pulling teeth to get Becket to like denounce anything this guy's done. And it's like everybody just defends this guy or justifications. Little girl, okay, Trev, 13 is a little girl, motherfucker.
Yeah,
You're retarded.
I would agree. I would agree with that.
Well, my bad. I'm falling for the trap. Fuck.
Why are you one guying yourself in my fucking chat? Emra?
Everybody defends this guy, and I don't understand why. That's the point.
You and I have talked about it. I literally said it just now.
My entire conversation.
My biggest thing is when engaging with Lio, and I've said this to you. You can look at our DMs. I've actually said this. I'm going to reiterate that one of the issues is that, or not the issues, but one of the actual realities is that a lot of the individuals who have been previously victimized by the ACC now kind of look to him not necessarily as an attack dog, to which, to my understanding, that has been part of his. That has been part of his.
Okay, really quick. I gotta interrupt. Can I get one guide one more time? Just one more.
You can.
Only one more.
Emra, I'm giving. You can get one guy.
Okay, Mythic Mood says literally nothing Lio could have done during that situation when local resources wouldn't do anything about it. That is untrue. That type of behavior, that type of mindset is harmful and hurts victims. Local resources can help. Rain can help. Local authorities can help. Family members can help. This reductive mindset where it's like, well, the cops wouldn't do anything, so it's okay to go to YouTubers. Well, the authorities wouldn't do anything, so it's okay to go to YouTubers. Well, this and that. It's just excuse after fucking excuse to justify this insane, retarded fucking behavior from Lio Convoy. Yes, no, nothing Lio did there was helpful. Everything he did there was harmful. He included himself. If Lio never included himself, this girl would have never met one of the predators that groomed her since she was 13 and attempted to get with her when she was 17. So yes, obviously he should have gone to some fucking authority, authority figure who could have fucking helped her.
Now you
hold on. Yeah. His choices directly led to her being victimized in at least one case, and that is deplorable. That is disgusting. And anybody who keeps this guy around is a fucking cowardly piece of shit who cares more about the content than they do about the victims, and that's fine. Just fucking admit
Becket it. Wants to be in. Becket can come in. Becket come. There's a lot of people who want to come in.
I'll kill Becket in Minecraft.
Hello, Becket. You're on live. What's up, buddy?
Hey, guys. How we doing? Okay.
Stardust fucking sucks, Becket. Why did you date that bitch?
No.
She's a fucking she hid her live stream live when I was looking at it, and then refused to call in after she said she would, Becket.
Kill yourself. No. Hold on. I am so sick of hearing this. I'm actually fucking done. I gave you charity when everyone was coming to you, and it was fine because I was helping you. But now on the other side, I'm just sweeping and can't it's
Hey,
like
Becket,
pulling
what
the
did I do?
teeth. No.
What did I do?
I don't know. Plenty of things, Morale. That's why people.
You said on
burnt
Aiden's
bridges
stream that
with
I
you.
pedo jacketed people when that wasn't the case. You brought me into
No,
it
no,
and then lied about me.
No, that's not what I said. That's not what I said.
You know you did. Do you want me to find a fucking clip, motherfucker?
Hold on.
You said I was pedo jacketing people.
I said you. Oh, hold on. Actually, no. You did. You turned up and said someone raped their sister when they were underage. You did.
Okay,
that.
was that on stream?
Yes, it was. It was in a call.
No, that was not on stream. What are you talking about? You're talking about the Via Key shit?
Yeah, that was the Via Key shit. Look, I'm just really no. Hold on. I'm just really sick of hearing this stuff. I try to be charitable and nice to people, and I get loads of shit for it all the time. And I'm just fucking done. I don't want to hear any more about this on my side. If Lio's doing stupid shit, he's doing stupid shit. I'm not his keeper. I don't talk to him randomly. I don't like regularly at the moment. I just don't want to fucking hear it. Because I feel like when I'm charitable and nice to people, it benefits them and they're fully happy to come and talk to me. But when it's on the other side, I just feel like I'm just getting picked at constantly. It's really fucking annoying. Like, I haven't said shit about you generally, Morale, when stuff's happened. Like, people have come to me and gone, this happened all last year, and I had your back. So, I just feel like
what is the expectation? Do you want me to not talk about my grievances or my issues with you?
No, my expectation is if you've got grievances or issues with me, come and talk to me about it. But also treat me
so I can't issue my grievances or issues publicly. I have to come to you.
If I'm doing this with if I'm doing it with everybody, if this is just how I function, don't be like, well, Beckett's just specifically sweeping for Lio. I don't mind the fence sitter accusations at all. I don't care. But I do mind when people who I've known and acted this way with generally acts like it's some specific thing I'm doing with Lio. If Lio crosses particular lines that I've set out, then I will talk about it. But if people are coming to me about, oh, Lio's in this call, I mean, you're talking about the Jordan stuff. And it's like, Jordan was originally groomed by Toon Critic. Yes, I've spoken about the call where he brings Jordan on when she's 17. I agree with you, it was retarded. But I feel like I'm just getting picked at, regardless of what my fucking takes are, regardless of how reasonable I am. How the fuck am I meant to have a conversation? From Lio's side, why would he get on a fucking stream with you guys? Because anything anyone says gets fucking twisted.
He's a fucking cowardly piece of shit. You can just say he's a coward.
Listen, I agree he should get on a call with you. But from the same time, if there's no charity, if he can't say anything, I mean, I don't know why he's getting these fucking dumb Discord conversations with retards. I think that's retarded.
True.
I want to just stop fucking hearing about it. I've said this to literally everybody.
My issue with what you're saying right now, you brought up I defended you, I was good faith to you, and then the implication is I can't be critical of stuff that you do.
No, that's not true. You can't.
Okay, both of you shut the fuck up real quick.
I want some consistency with how I treat people.
Both of you shut up.
That's all I'm asking for.
Both of you shut up. Both of you shut up. This is my stream. So from what I'm hearing from Becket, right? And Emra, you can agree or disagree with it. From what I'm hearing from Becket is expressing hey, if you want to talk to me about it. Don't just fucking put it out in content. I don't personally it's not that. Because
it's not it's not just that. No, hold on. It's not just that. It's if you're going to talk to me or want to give me a take on Lio, absolutely fine. Or criticize my takes on Lio. Absolutely fine. But treat them as they exist within the way that I react to everybody, Morale. I do this with everyone. Because I'm not trying to go on a fucking gay tirade against people all the fucking time.
But
okay?
I want you to make hard fucking stances. I want you to have actual opinions. You're
well, you did this with Willie
dude, okay, no, hold on. With the fucking Asian doctor guy, what's his name? Fucking 17,
Doc
14,
on the radio.
Doc on the radio. I believe during the Doc on the radio shit when you were covering it, you're like, I wouldn't be friends with this guy. And in my opinion, when I look at the Doc on the radio stuff, nothing sexual happened. The worst thing that was said was I love you and I love you too. And then he also denounced it. He said yeah, that was disgusting what I did. I shouldn't have done it. I would never do anything like that again. And then your reaction to that was, oh, I don't want to be friends with this guy. That's weird. And then when Lio is done, in my opinion, infinitely worse shit, you're just yeah, but it was a couple years ago when I believe Doc on the radio shit was older.
If Lio had groomed somebody, I would have cut all those ties. Absolutely.
Lio's actions directly led to people getting victimized.
No, that's not true. How is okay? Unless you like, that's a criticism for the whole of the ACC in these weird fucking spaces. I've already
And
said
who is
they
a part of
shouldn't
the
have been-
ACC?
But
Okay,
that
well,
would
that's
okay.
well,
Lio
that's just
Convoy.
everybody.
So
Okay,
so
that's
so
everyone
if
then.
I'm
That's-
understanding,
that's-
so if
And
I'm
answer this,
understanding,
how is that being
okay.
consistent? How
I will
Fuck.
mute.
Lio has
I-
done infinitely worse
I
shit.
will
How is that
mute-
being
I
consistent?
will mute the both of you. So because I am going
Bring
to
Vlad in.
I'm going
Vlad.
to recontextualize what both you're saying. So what
Vlad
Emra
doesn't do fucking morality-based content. He doesn't need to be a part of this.
okay, shush. Hold up. So what Emra is saying is he feels as if not just Lio is a figurehead for the ACC, and the ACC has allowed individuals to be victimized. What Becket is trying to say is that if you are going to blame Lio solely for for Jordan being preyed upon continually, he feels that it is uncharitable because it is not Lio that is victimizing people. It is the individual who is actively victimizing whom, to my knowledge, because Joshua Vida is the only person I know who's actually gotten arrested, Vida, he did not know about. So it is somewhat uncharitable, from what I'm understanding, it is uncharitable to place that blame
Lio
solely
Convoy's
on him.
insane reckless behavior led to it, though. Lio's Convoy's insane reckless behavior, his refusal, and while he's doing like internet vigilantism shit, while he's doing pedo hunter shit, he refuses to actually get involved with resources or authorities or anything like that because he has this fucking retarded mindset that they won't do anything useful and they have to go to fucking
But
YouTubers
with the
to
Jordan
announce
stuff,
the shit.
no,
right?
hold on. With the Jordan stuff, they went through like they tried to get authorities involved. They tried to actually get things reported. They didn't go anywhere.
So every single time it happened, the 4 times it happened, they every single time went to authorities and nothing happened, or was this just one time and then they gave up after?
I believe with the I mean, again, I don't know the full details. I'm just saying, like, the idea that Lio has never used authorities just isn't true. I mean,
Yeah,
he
okay,
like
but if it
directly went.
happened once and then nothing happened, and he was just like, okay, well, you know, fuck it, and then never
Well,
did it again.
I
like
agree, I mean, I agree on the pedo hunter take. Like, what if people shouldn't be doing this on the internet, right?
people, sure, pedophile people shouldn't be preying on kids on the internet, I guess. Yeah.
No, I mean,
But
people
it's
shouldn't be doing
pedo hunting, I
hunting
think is
shit.
what
Like,
he
we're
said.
fucking,
pedo.
we're
Okay, I
fucking
thought you said
YouTubers.
pedo or just being a pedo. Yeah, sure. Pedo. I
Yeah.
don't think pedo hunting.
And this is getting like
acceptable,
getting
sure.
recontextualized into grooming now. Like what? Like you can criticize like the whole found family shit's like fully retarded, but like it just feels like it's going like extremes and extremes and extremes. Again, I don't care if people want to criticize Lio. I care that like people who've spoken to me multiple times over the last like 2 years are then going, well, this seems like Beckett's just like really inconsistent on this point. Just, like, dude, I didn't abandon you when you were getting a load of shit, when a load of people were trying to drop you. I didn't do any of that. And this isn't
Okay,
like
what
an
I
IOU
did-
thing. It's just a like consistency thing, right? So you know how I act. You know how I am with people.
What I did is significantly less worse than what Lio did. You
Well, hold on.
can't compare these things like they're 1-to-1. I messaged a fucking 16-year-old, and I believe one message out of the 3 weeks of DMs, it was like one sexual joke that was bad. Okay? You can't act like that and then look at what Lio did over the course of like 7 years, coming up on a decade. Like this is like equatable, or this is like somehow comparable. Obviously, you can compare whatever, but like these are not fucking comparable,
Mhm.
right?
I'm not saying they're comparable, dude. I'm just saying.
So
how
why is the expectation you defend me, so now I have to defend you, or you
I
defend me,
didn't
so now
ask you
I
to-
have
I
to like
didn't-
I can't air my
so-
shit
okay,
publicly.
I
I
didn't
have
ask
to
you
keep
to
it
defend
private
me.
with
I
you.
didn't ask you to defend me. I'm not mad that you're not defending me, Morale. I'm mad that you know how I act with people, but you're treating this like a specific like instance with Lio where it's like really out there that Becket, like, dude,
It
show
seems
me
that
some-
way.
Okay, so what I would like to
Okay,
do,
fuck.
because I'm seeing a lot of conflicting information. I have people saying Jordan knew Vida before Lio, and I have people saying I have conflicting reports. I know, Emra, I already know you don't like Gildepu, but he is the individual that I know that knows a lot of the information. I'd like to bring him in just to clarify, because he's also the only individual that contacted a lawyer regarding the fact that Lio said a bunch of different shit, and the lawyer like was the one that like looked at the claim. Are you okay with that if I bring him in because he has clarifying information? Is that okay with you?
If you bring Gildan in, can Aiden come in?
If Aiden wants to friend me,
Yeah,
if
Aiden- like, I
Aiden
don't
wants to
care if
come
Aiden
in,
comes in.
let Aiden come in. I have no
Right,
problem.
drag
with
Aiden in, and then Gildan can come in.
If
sure.
Aiden wants
He's in
to
chat.
come in, Aiden, you can join my Discord.
Yeah,
Here's-
Aiden's in
chat.
general. Aiden's in general.
Fucking these people. All right, hold up. Let me give Aiden a profile. Let me give him a creator tag real quick because I actually like him a little bit. All right, Aiden, join. Well, you know what? I'm going to fucking put him in waiting real quick. Okay. Well, I can't actually do that. Fuck me. Aiden, go to waiting, you motherfucker.
You can just click his name, click and hold and drag until.
I have to fucking scroll, and Discord doesn't like me scrolling. There
Okay,
you
Aiden's
go.
in
Okay.
there.
So
Okay, bring him up
Gilded,
there.
Aiden. Okay, that's gonna turn off for forever. Okay. All right. So we're all gonna get in here. We're all gonna be fucking calm. If I fucking say things, I'm just gonna mute everybody. If you're all gonna scream at each other, I'm just gonna mute everybody. Okay. So I am gonna make. So Vlad, you have allegedly information regarding Jordan. Is that correct? Because I see a bunch of conflicting information in the chat.
Conflicting information relating to what?
How did Jordan meet Lio? How was Jordan groomed by Vita? I can't fucking believe I have to say that out loud.
Well, I'm pretty sure she knew Vita before she met Lio. If memory serves correctly. I can go ahead and just message Lio, I guess, on top of that, but whatever. And then what was the second question?
Well, that was like the main question because there's conflicting information. Aiden, nice to have you on.
Thanks. I have a question. Gilded Poo, did you send like bestiality porn in somebody's server?
Yes. In yours. No. The person that I started a raid that resulted in a member of that raid posting bestiality porn in that server.
But you didn't post it yourself.
No, I did not.
You didn't authorize it.
I don't care.
You don't care they're posting bestiality porn?
No, that didn't bother me
What
at
was
all.
the physical hard drive that you had though?
The physical hard drive that I had?
What?
Yeah, that had bestiality porn on it.
I had
That you
a
shot?
I had a triggered, it was called can I say the word?
You can say
this stream?
faggot. I don't give a shit.
Okay. I had a triggered faggot folder, yeah, that had all sorts of shit on it. Bestiality porn, had gay black prolapse porn.
Did it have child porn on it?
Nope.
Oh, is that too far for you?
Yep.
The reason this hard drive doesn't exist anymore is because you got into drama and you shot it with your in real life gun, right?
The reason that it doesn't exist anymore was because there were people online that were, how do I say this, orbiting me, because instead of seeing it as a meme, because old internet used to spam that shit everywhere. That's what everybody did back then.
What year are you talking? What year or time period are you talking about?
We're talking like the 90s all the way up until the early thousands. Yeah.
It was like bestiality porn spamming that shit common back then.
Yes.
Oh, I guess I'm just
Yeah, it's like all 4chan memes. Like the drive was like mostly stuff out of 4chan, wasn't it, Vlad?
Almost all of it was from 4chan. In fact, I can't think of anything that wasn't from 4chan. In fact, actually, you can to this day find the archive of the room that I got all that stuff from.
All right, so let's come back to Lio Convoy. We're not going to belabor the point. So
the point I was going to get at though was because I just wanted to point out that the reason I shot the drive was I got freaked out by having zoophiles orbiting me.
Okay.
So
let's talk about Lio Convoy. Everybody's here about Lio Convoy. Let's like refocus for a second. Aiden, you got dragged to the call. What do you want to say?
I wanted to ask that question, and I wanted to say to Becket, I don't think there's I don't know what Morale's criticism of you has been.
I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you. I tell you if I had issues.
No, I'm not saying you have issues with me. I'm saying, what do you think the main criticism against you is by virtue of your association with Lio Convoy?
I think the main thing. Okay, so it's a twofold thing. Firstly, I keep getting dragged into fucking calls or people message me or ask my opinions on this shit, where I've been clear multiple fucking times that I just don't care if Lio is currently getting in calls with people and randomly fighting with them or making content out of stuff. I just don't give a shit. I've said this so many fucking times, and then every time that anything comes up, it's like 20 people going, well, what did Becket think? I don't care. That's what I think, and I'm just sick of being asked about it. That's where my issue lies.
Yes.
I don't give a fuck. Like whenever
You
I ever
realize
come to
the
any
reason
of
people
you,
are
no, hold
the
on,
reason
hold on.
people are
Whenever
bringing
I,
up Lio
Just
isn't
let
because
him
you're just
finish.
randomly associated with him. It's because you assert him as like a person of authority in your streams and in your videos. You get like clips from him, you get recordings of him and stuff like that. That's why people are mad. It's not
so I
just because
can't.
you're friends with
So,
him on
hold
Discord,
on.
right?
So I can't use him
Okay.
as the resource. He's in the calls, or he's got the information. So what standard is this?
No,
Like,
no, you're acting as if people are just randomly like, oh, Beckett's friends with this guy, so they're just freaking out randomly. That's not what's going on. You're asserting this guy as like a person of authority, and then people are like, oh, this is Beckett's top guy. It's obviously like half joke, but like, yeah, people are upset that you're like platforming this guy who's done like insane shit and then claimed to change and then not really have changed at all, right?
Well, I mean, he has changed though, hasn't he? I mean, like,
Wow.
That's
on
the
no, hold on. On a realistic ground, from where we're talking about, he's not phoning people's parents. He's not doing predator hunting. That's a change.
Okay, so this is where the contention comes from. This has been like my main criticism. I think that your burden for establishing like genuine change in somebody is just like the mere cessation of the most extreme versions of their behavior. When in reality, the entire reason for their cessation could not be due to any like genuine feeling of personal wrongdoing, but solely due to like believing that they want to avoid backlash in the future for their like own well-being. I don't know. I don't
okay,
like.
Oh my God.
So
This is so
hold
gay.
up, hold up, hold up.
Oh my
But isn't that everyone? Like,
Wait, shut up, shut up,
So,
shut
so
up,
hold
shut
up,
up.
hold up, because
Let Gilda talk.
I'm gonna mute each and every one of you if I have to. So, because I want to reframe what Aiden is saying, because I want to make sure I'm very clear with what Aiden is asking, or what Aiden is stating. Aiden, let me just reframe it. If I'm incorrect, you can correct me. What you're saying is that the ability for people to change is not due to one's own feeling of personal embarrassment or the ability or the internal need to change. It's the fact that they are called out publicly for their wrongdoing, and that is their reason for change, and not an internal feeling that the change had to be brought up. Is that correct in that assertment?
Mostly, I would just add that like, or what I would add is, what I'm speaking like, it's not like a general statement. I'm speaking that like, yeah, there's disingenuous reasons for changing, and there's genuine reasons for changing. And if it's like a disingenuous reason, I'm much like less likely to accept. Like when we talk about change, I'm thinking changed as a person, not merely just like stop doing the thing that got them called out.
Wait, so how does that not changing as a person if you stop doing the things that you were getting called out for? Isn't that changing?
So typically when we use an expression like changed as a person, we're talking about like character growth, like an internal like so like a view of your like self-image. I don't think that like stopping something merely to like prevent further backlash and not due to like any like actual like view that it was wrong. I don't think that's like genuine character growth. I don't think that's character growth at all. Yeah.
Okay, but do you like? Okay, so here's what I think the situation is. Okay, this is what I think. You guys have barely dipped your toes in this drama, and you're just now getting triggered over shit that's entire years old, and you're missing like 50% of the lore. That's what I think's going on.
So has there been any statements you like disagree with?
Yeah, like your entire premise here is completely untrue. Like,
so
like you get like
so it was fair.
So what I think it is I think it's very cheap to sit there, see that specific behavior that you're against changed or stopped, and then to be like, well, was it really because of this or was it really because of that? Right? Based on
we don't need to assume.
It's just conjecture.
We don't need to assume, right? We don't need to assume because Lio still provides like minimization of what he did, right? For example,
minimization.
So he minimized what he did. So we have an example, right, from recently where he thinks the reason that the Rosa shit was bad is because it turns out that Rosa didn't actually have the power in the server that he thought she did. Sure, that's like a contributing factor that makes him look more dumb, but that's not like the fundamental problem with it. The fundamental problem with it is he got somebody who is like legally disabled, is stuck in a call where she's being berated for 4 hours under like under the threat of like contact to her family. Like that's the problem.
Okay. You know what's cool is he's already said this.
No, but he's still okay. So if you like perpetrate something that first of all, do you do you think what he did was wrong? Just we're not like I'm not like preaching to somebody who
I don't give an almighty fuck about that call. The only thing I had against that call was that it was hypocritical. to his own alleged values. That was it.
Okay, well, I guess you and I have
like he could kick the fucking retard off the goddamn bridge. I don't care.
Yeah, so I guess so
Just don't tell me it's righteous.
Okay, so I guess we just have I guess we just don't see eye to eye morally, but let's just pretend for a minute you did agree that what he did was wrong. Let's just pretend you did for a minute. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, if he did something that was wrong, sure, if he's going after the fact and not able to acknowledge why the thing he actually did was wrong, why he's getting shit, would that not be indicative of somebody who lacks the insight and self-reflection to understand their wrongdoing?
So
can I reframe this real quick, because I before even Vlad answers, because I don't even care. I don't give a shit if you all spurg out on my stream. I don't really give a fuck. Can I have a clip of Lio saying that he does not care? The most current clip of that.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason I ask that is because I do want to just make it very apparent, because there's people in the chat saying Aiden is making this up. Aiden, Aiden. I don't care. I actually kind of like Aiden, but that's just me personally.
Yeah, to be clear, my specific claim was Lio doesn't understand why what he did was wrong, or is actively denying it by claiming that the issue was that she didn't actually have the power in the server to ban the groomer that he thought she did going into it, which is a fundamental misunderstanding of what I think he did wrong, and majority of the public agrees he did wrong. I can send you the clip of him saying that right now because it happened.
Please.
Because just very quickly as well, that's actually a very core criticism of that call from the community. If he's responding to that's not just
sure. Then the community's retarded. That's not the problem with the call.
You can say that, but also there's a context there of he's responding to criticism that does exist. You can't say that's a misinterpretation of a criticism, because that's
okay. Becket. Let's say she did actually have power in the server. Would that change anything about your moral assessment?
Not me, but it would have changed the position of many of the people within the ACC. Yes.
Those people should be laughed at. That's not.
Well, the ACC.
I'm not disagreeing with you. That's irrelevant. I'm giving you the context because you're saying, well, that's not the criticism. I'm like, but it is the criticism. You're wrong.
It's the criticism.
You can say the criticism's dumb, but he's responding to a dumb criticism.
I think what Becket is trying to say, and I'm going to rephrase this because I think what Aiden is trying to say is this is not acceptable at any means for Aiden's morality, because Aiden is identifying that the problem with the Rosa call is not the fact that she did or did not have the ability to ban Necopon, but the fact that she is clinically and by the state certified disabled, needs a carer. And what Becket is trying to say is, and I'm going to rephrase it because you two are going to go round and round in circles, I can already hear it, is that for the ACC, it is not Lio's own cross to bear, but a community-wide issue. Because the community does not care if she's fucking mentally disabled, because they're all fucking mentally disabled. For what it's worth, I agree with you, Aiden, that she is a considerably level of mentally disabled than other individuals in that fucking space. But I kind of understand.
Yeah, she gets the same rights as a minor.
But I understand what Becket is coming at, where the individuals within that. Now, I cannot describe if she gets the same rights as a minor. I do not know her. Have you seen her mental capacity test? Yes or no?
No, not her test. I know she's under conservatorship. What do you think that entails?
I understand what the Okay, Aiden. I work in mental health. I understand what the conservatorship is. There's a bunch of people under conservatorship for different reasons.
I know, but I'm saying
my understanding. I'm not disagreeing with you. I just kind of want to just say she's under a conservatorship. I don't want to say that she's specifically a minor. I personally think that disenfranchises her.
I said she has the same rights as one.
No,
right?
You're saying she has competency as one. You're alluding to the fact that she has competency as one.
Did I not say verbatim she has the same rights as a minor as well? I believe she also has the competency as one, but that's not what I said here. I said she's the same rights as one.
I'm just trying to make a standard. But I agree with you. You and I are in agreement that call shouldn't happen the way it happened. You and I are completely in agreement of it. Okay? I just don't want I just want to assert things that we don't know. Right? That's all I want to do.
I do know she has the same rights as a minor, just to be clear.
I'm speaking competency. I'm not saying rights.
Here's the issue with the whole Rosa thing, in my viewpoint. If I were Lio in this situation, and not just me, I think this is what I'm about to say is how actually most people function. is that at first, if I were Lio, I would have probably said the same thing Lio said at first, which if you watch his video reacting to the entire drama, which probably nobody watched, he did apologize. In fact, he actually apologized to her like actually pretty shortly after that call happened. And
Do you think that?
hold on, I'm not done. But
That's why I stopped.
I just wanted to get real quick out of the way that if I was being bothered by multiple communities, being whined at ad nauseum about how horrific this call was over and over and over again, for, by the way, 3 years, we're going on 3 years, I should say. Yeah, you know what I'd probably do? I'd probably be like, yeah, you know what? Fuck her, I don't care. Because that's what's been going on, right? And I think that's most people. If you were berated ad nauseum over arguably the worst thing you ever did for entire years, yeah, you would probably either
engagement. What is this point leading to?
Yeah, I don't.
That is the point. Like that's what, like, you're accusing him.
Okay, dude,
a non-point.
your entire content is based on I don't care.
The entire point, Emra, is that I would be saying the same shit Lio did if I had an army of fucking retards up my ass for 3 years over it.
Well, yeah, you're probably retarded too. Yeah, you're probably retarded too. So it's not like a great standard.
Yeah,
womp womp. Yeah, so the thing is that you guys are dipping your fucking toes. You're dipping your toes in drama you know actually nothing about. Large amount of it, by the way.
Pussy. I don't see what the issue is.
Yeah,
well, only your dog. But the thing is that you are dipping your toes in a drama that, by the way, the only reason you know anything about it at all is because of me. Fun fact. And secondly, more importantly than that, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know half of the fucking lore.
Okay.
One of you retards
you never
saying he
talking.
groomed a 13-year-old.
First of all, merely saying that someone doesn't know anything about something is not a point. You have to point where they've had a lack of knowledge that has made them to state something that was incorrect. Where have I done that? What have I said that was incorrect due to a lack of knowledge?
What's incorrect due to a lack of knowledge? Sorry.
So if you keep saying that someone doesn't know something about anything, that's like a non-point unless you're saying that their lack of knowledge has contributed to a misunderstanding or a false statement. So what have I said that was incorrect?
What I'm saying is you're having a moral conniption over ancient drama that you know very little about.
Okay, but you just like use like lack of knowledge as a point. So I'm just asking, like, where is that lack of knowledge like come into play where it would be relevant as like a criticism?
I'm saying you're pearl clutching over it. Yeah.
Okay, so
that's the point.
So a new point. That's a new point, just to be clear.
No, my point is that you're pearl clutching over ancient drama.
A lack of knowledge and pearl clutching are two different points. A lack of knowledge and pearl clutching are two different points.
You are pearl clutching over drama you have barely dipped your toes into. That's the point.
So you just like totally moved the goalpost.
You brought for example, that wasn't a new point. That was actually my entire point.
Wait, you think lack of knowledge and pearl clutching are the same thing? Do you think pearl clutching means someone lacking knowledge?
No. I'm saying.
So you did make a new point.
If you're gonna pearl clutch over something you know a little bit more about than this drama.
This is still like non-engagement. Us not knowing a lot about the drama means nothing, and then us pearl clutching also means nothing. Do you have any give something substantial or something? What is the point?
Dude, what do you mean? This drama means nothing. This is gay. This whole thing's gay.
Then why are you here?
Because it's funny.
Okay.
Yeah, you sound like you're very amused right now.
we're gonna move on because I think that there's we're just gonna move on because you guys are just kind of looping over and over into one person thinks that the drama is specifically pearl clutching. The other believes that there is merit in the fact that Lio, specifically when it comes to Rosa, should not have done what he did. Which I'm going to be very fucking honest. I agree. I've said it multiple times. I will probably react to the call pretty soon. I'm going to try not to fucking TOS violate because I'm going to be pissed off.
Hold on. It's just a question on this. Because Vlad brought this up. Lio apologized. Now, I don't think apologies fix things personally. I don't really care. But, he apologized before all this drama started, Aiden. So is that not a recognition that that's wrong?
Okay, no. So do you think that the only reason someone can apologize for something is a genuine acknowledgement that they've perpetrated some sort of wrongdoing? They genuinely think what they did was wrong? No. People apologize all the time for things they don't regret. They're doing it as a response to public backlash. An apology can be disingenuous.
There wasn't any public backlash. He apologized before the public backlash.
And what do you talking about? Ponder had in that very call, Ponder, who is a significant figure in the ACC, had called in and given him a condemnation, right? That would be like
Chat,
he's way
before
smaller.
everybody go,
I
chat,
just said he apologized shortly
Chat.
after the call
I understand
ended.
that you guys
I
want
just
to
said
stop.
that.
Yeah, hold on.
but
So
yes,
wait,
creators
yes,
but
yes,
but you're talking about
deserve
the
the
wider
ability to speak.
public.
Wait, you know Ponder. Wait,
Yeah,
Pooh,
no, I
real
know
quick.
Ponder calls into the call.
No,
Hold
yeah,
on.
but no, but I'm talking to Gilda Pooh. Just interrupted. You know Ponder that happened in that call, right? You know that was like in the same call. Did you not know that?
What does Ponder have to do with it? I'm saying he
Because
he offered apologies.
I'm sorry.
to
Did you
this woman
criticize me
after the call ended.
Did you criticize me for a lack of knowledge and you didn't know that Ponder had called in to give him backlash in that very fucking call?
I know she called and gave backlash in the call. Everybody fucking
really?
knows that.
Seems like you
What's
just
your
figured that
fucking-
out.
The point is that they apologized after that point. The other point is that's not public backlash. That's a person coming into a call and chastising everybody
It's a
in the
public
call.
Discord call. The YouTuber called in had 800,000
Significant influence.
Oh,
Yeah.
it wasn't.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
but-
it's so
but
gay.
hold on,
It was a
no, hold
fucking
on.
VC in a server.
Other YouTubers were in the call, like Harley TBS. This was basically a public call. This was not.
Yeah,
private,
okay.
in any sense of the
okay,
definition.
okay.
You don't think like somebody of like influence, like in a public call, like telling you what you did was fucked, is like considered backlash? What?
Hold on, but
Not in the way you were previously defining it. No.
Yeah, like
Let
also, like,
Becket speak.
you don't really understand what Ponder's position is in the community. You see big subscriber number, but Ponder and Lio, that's not Ponder coming down from a cloud to like shout at Lio as like this big. Ponder's like got loads of criticism and arguably had less power in the ACC than Lio did.
Okay. I and how? I guess.
What do you mean by? Well, okay, so Ponder basically had a big falling out with most of the other like SCC people over what was happening with Chuli and Heaton and stuff, and because she wouldn't just be used, she wouldn't just attack Dog. She lost a huge amount of influence because she wasn't friends with the right people. So while Ponder had like big numbers and big audience, the actual community itself, what you're talking about with the Senate, she didn't carry anywhere near the weight Lio did.
So you don't think there would be like a significant amount of like social pressure? From,
No,
like,
because there wasn't. No, because
I-
there wasn't. Because
No,
the call happened, there was no significant pushback or pressure. And then he still apologizes, and it's only later, like a year later, that this comes to light during the FCK drama.
Okay.
So
No, it wasn't. No. It wasn't even the FCK drama. It came up because I put it in a video. That's literally all that happened.
Yeah.
So I was about to say, and this is for clarity's sake, Vlad, if I remember correctly, because again, I am the most tourist of the ACC. It is Vlad who leaked the Rosa call or the knowledge of the Rosa call existing. Am I correct in that?
Yeah, I was the one that put it publicly on blast. Yeah.
Because Lio had apologized, and also the person who was most freaked out about it was Peaches. Because Peaches knew people were coming for her.
Okay, so Peaches had anticipatory, like she was anticipating social backlash.
Well, Peaches was anticipating social backlash because Peaches was a bitch and lots of people wanted to gut her. And she realized that could be used against her. But that's only because, importantly, only because the FCK stuff was happening. And that's what she was worried about.
Quick question, in general, do you think like the anticipation of social backlash can be like enough to get someone to disingenuously apologize?
Okay, but then this becomes like one of those debates if you can never do a truly good thing because you're always expecting the result.
No, because there are other factors that would show that someone is genuine to their actions. One of those factors would not be minimizing the action in hindsight, right? That would probably show that you probably don't really feel as sorry as you've led us to believe.
So what are my issues that I'm having in this? And this is not like to anybody. I am not fucking sweeping. I want to make it very fucking clear. It sounds like there is, because I don't know these things. There's a lot of explanation that has to be given, and when the explanation is given, we're asking standards, which I understand Aiden's standards. I'm not even disagreeing somewhat with them. I think that the anticipatory of public backlash when people react to certain things. Peaches has her own specific history that is outside of Lio. Peaches has her own history with individuals like Creepshow Art. Peaches has her own history with a bunch of other people. This is not Lio Convoy. That is my only thing I want to recenter to. because the ACC as a whole has been a hodgepodge of weird fuck all shits, from Cinnabear to fucking whatever the fuck glub shittery of the club shittos.
I mean, again,
So-
this
so
is
my
this
only-
is just the
so
thing.
I wanna keep this-
Cinnabear isn't even ACC. Like people talk about this community like it's all one thing. Birdie, not ACC. The Saberspark stuff gets referred to ACC stuff. It's not. It's nothing to do with it. But this is the problem. Like people come through and ask questions, and then then if the context of the question they're asking, they don't like it, it's sweeping. And let me ask you, if you've ever asked me for any information on the ACC, have I ever lied to you or tried to misdirect you, or have I just handed you fucking calls and told you what's in them?
No, I've never accused you of lying to me.
Yeah, but here's the point. What's annoying me personally is I don't care if you guys hate Lio. I've never I think there's plenty to hate about Lio. I don't even disagree with people. But my issue here is it's well, Beckett's like pulling teeth. Well, if you guys ask me about stuff, I'll tell you as honestly as I can. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm giving you honest takes.
So you don't think he's a coward?
And then I'm directing you to other calls, like the Sasso call.
Well,
Like
yeah, I
the
was about
fucking Lio's courtroom call.
Okay.
Any of this shit. So
Yeah,
I
but-
don't like this accusation that I'm just trying to protect.
wait,
Lio.
wait,
But the
can I-
issue is
wait,
you'll
no.
see.
You're
Go
about to reiterate my criticism. With the cowards. I need to say real quick, just to clarify and get it on the record. It feels like to me, right, based on what I've seen, that you maybe because you're scared of losing this worthless, or I guess not worthless to you, you're scared of losing this bridge or something. You yourself are super scared to bite the bullet on points that if I was to argue to you about anyone else, you would easily be willing to say, yeah, this person's a coward. Not it seems cowardly. Right? It seems like there's a hesitation to make any strong statements about this person.
No, Hutton. It's not because I'm I just don't want to come on and be I just think he's a fucking coward. He's not a total coward. He knows he'll get clipped. He just wants to deny you the content. That's my honest take. But if I tell you that, if I say to you, oh, I just think he's trying to deny you the take.
Why don't you talk to Malcolm?
He went same reason. He thinks Malcolm just wants to make the content, and he doesn't
Okay,
like
why is he
Malcolm.
denying
So
the
why
content?
would he? Because he doesn't want to help you guys. Which I think
He
is
doesn't
a
want to help them.
bullshit
Why?
reason.
Because they're critical of him. Which
That's
coward?
retarded.
No, because he'd get the views. Because other people would get the views out of it.
You don't
Because
think
you
it's-
guys are just going to
teenage
clip him
girl.
out of context because you have a hate
What?
fire. That's
Wait,
the reality of it.
when have I ever done that?
Listen, but this is hold on. That's my argument, Aidan. I said to Lio, he should talk to you. I agree with this, but I don't think he's just being cowardly and not talking to you. I think he's being a fucking baby about it. I think he should just get on a call with you, but I don't think it's cowardice is the reason he's not doing it. And if I give you that honest take, I feel trapped because then I have a load of people go, well, Beckett's just sweeping, you won't call him a coward. I don't think he is.
Can I
being
can I-
cowardice, though?
So here's what I'm going to say. Just for me personally, this is what I'm going to say because it's my platform and I want to say it. The reason I pulled up the stream is I think that this call is entirely bad. I think that this call with Dreamer specifically, and I'll go on the fucking record in saying it. I told Lio, why are you interacting with Dreamer? You do this every time. If you're going to be a fucking lolcow, I want nothing to do with it. That's the reason I fired up the stream, and I'm going to consist it that way. Am I going to kick him out of my server? No, because I wouldn't kick anybody out of my server. It's personally my rule, unless you're an actual pedophile that I need to deal with, or a fucking criminal or otherwise. I think creators, if they want to fight, I have a creator class thread for that. They could do that as much as they want. I will give you the fucking role. Just know that you're going to make content out of it for me.
Okay, and I want to just say this. I want to repeat this. I really want to drive it home publicly. Whether it's Seska, Malcolm, Aiden, Falgi, anybody who comes to me and asks for Lio's worst moments, I have given them the all the information. I've given them the call records. I've given people logs. So if I'm pissed, it's because I feel like I'm being pretty fucking reasonable in handing over all these embarrassing moments, directing people to him. I mentioned to Aiden, there's 2 more Rosa calls that nobody's talking about.
Yeah.
So it's not I just don't like this sweeping allegation when quite clearly behind the scenes and again here publicly, I'm saying, hey, here are all of Lio's shitty moments.
Yeah.
If I was just sweeping for the guy, I probably wouldn't be fucking doing that. I'd probably be trying to conceal bits of that information. If for no other reason, it causes me less of a fucking headache.
I will say this publicly before we go on. Those are the calls that I've been requesting. I have been immediately requesting, because people have discussed it with me, that there is a Rosa call worse than the public Rosa call that Lio has told me he is more embarrassed by. And
it's the tech call.
and
It's the
I,
tech
I,
call. The tech
I've
call's fucking
requested it.
insane. In tech call, he starts talking about, oh well, you can understand grooming if you can understand Star Wars. It's completely fucking insane.
Yeah,
And it is.
and I've asked for it, because I wanted to cover it, because I want to kind of like, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie, I don't want to be like, this is not me sweeping. I want to cover the call that I feel like, if the Rosa call already pisses me off, I already know what this fucking new call is gonna piss me off about. But I think that's the other thing. Is that
the thing is too the oh sorry, go on.
But that's what I'm saying is that
Oh shit!
dude, what are you doing here, friend?
Morning.
Good morning. Are you? Let's.
I am aware we are live. I have seen the thing. I have a genuine question for Aiden.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm wondering. So I heard the argument with the Rosa call and everything. I'm just wondering, what do you expect of Lio? He apologized multiple times. He stopped the pedo hunting. So do you think this? I heard the Rosa call is specifically. Was it one of your big problems there?
Well, okay. So, what are my problems with the Rosa call, or what are my problems with his behavior in hindsight? I can give you both if you want.
Yeah, I would say in hindsight, like, what do you expect? Do you think that what he did there is unforgivable? Or what exactly would you say is expected of him to accept that he changed?
So, an action itself is not going to assess whether the person, whether it can be forgiven or not. It's going to be how much does that action reflect on this person's like moral character? Why did they do it, et cetera, and can these things be changed or amended? Now, the thing about Lio is merely apologizing to me does not mean that I believe he's genuinely sorry, right? There's literally people use tactical apologies all the time. So if I'm assessing whether or not, so if I'm assessing whether or not somebody feels genuine remorse over an action, I'm going to look at if they can, like their acknowledgement, like why they think what they did was wrong, how they behave in hindsight. And it seems like the trend of Lio getting a bunch of shitters to like group up on some rando who can't put up a fair fight, it doesn't really seem like it's changed a whole lot. He's not, to be fair, he's not going after like actual like incompetent fucking like adults that like don't have the same rights as adults, but it seems like the wanting to like posture over like total morons online to be seen or to feel a little sense of power hasn't really changed all that much.
So Aiden, when you talk about a complete rando, are you talking specifically about Dreamer in the realm of this call?
Sorry. I mean, Dreamer is not necessarily a rando; he's just a moron, right?
Okay.
Like,
yes.
Maybe rando.
Okay.
Here's I'm gonna cut you off because this is my thing. Dreamer is a troll. I know that many people have disagreed with me, even people in this call. My opinion is Dreamer is a troll. Now, I will agree with Aiden in this regard. Lio shouldn't be fucking entertaining this shit. The fact that, and I know in this call, he talks about when are you gonna come to my house so we can fucking fight. I think that's fucking lolcow behavior. Do I think it's the same as the Rosa call? No. But
no, it's not the same.
But do I think it's indicative of an issue that he has? Yes. I do think
it's not the same
indicative of an issue.
Can I just ask? Sorry, go on, Aiden.
I said the action itself is not the same, but when I saw the Rosa call, I asked myself, what does somebody like Lio Convoy have to gain out of doing something like this? And upon looking at the role that Lio plays, I think that he wants to feel cool. He wants to look like a cool, tough guy that's able to like get donks on like the lowest of the fucking low. I think it's pathetic, and I don't think it's really changed that much. He's just not doing it against somebody where it would be like totally optically atrocious to do that against, right? But I haven't seen like the mere fact that he like doesn't like understand like what the main problem with what he did is, to me it like indicates he probably lacks the insight to feel genuine remorse.
I've got like two questions here, so like just do the first one simply. This call that's just happened, I haven't seen it, and as I said to you earlier, I've only heard like little bits about it. Is this just a general VC where Dreamer just randomly joins it? Is that the context?
I think it was,
to my knowledge, yes, but that's what I've been told from the individuals who have been in the call specifically.
Okay, so from that side, if Lio's just hanging out and Asperg, who's been constantly trying to get his attention, Dreamer has tried for like 4 months, I think it is now, to get into calls with Lio. He's had multiple calls with Lio. He keeps trying to engage with him, and Lio keeps telling him to fuck off. And now he's at the point where he's just like sick of it. because those early calls, I believe, were much better faith.
Is the block button non-existent?
Well, how can he block somebody if he's in somebody
Wait,
else's general
doesn't
VC?
block doesn't wait blocking now on Discord? I'm pretty sure you can't hear the other user. Hasn't that Isn't that like new on Discord?
But so if I'm gonna be honest, that is goalpost shifting. Aiden, that is, Aiden, I agree. And Aiden, I agree with you. To be fair, I actually agree with you on that. That he should be blocking these people and should not.
Hold on.
But that is
no, I disagree with you. To argue goalpost shift layout. What was position A? What was position B? Where did I shift it?
No, because position A is that he shouldn't be doing it. That he doesn't fundamentally understand why the problem is, and your new position is he should block them.
So I can I can. The fact that he would rather go for the option of like getting him and his cronies to gang up on them than click a simple button.
That's not what happened. How is he getting them to gang up on them if Dreamer is just randomly joining a VC?
But I was about to say is that the Dreamer is a very particular case where, in my personal opinion, because I've actually spoken with the guy in a stream where he lied on stream, right? My issue is that Dreamer is a troll. Now, Aiden, you and I agree that the block button exists and that Lio is engaging with Dreamer is lolcow behavior. That's personally my opinion on it. My issue is that I personally don't think it's necessarily emblematic of the Rosa call issue, but I do agree that it's emblematic of a problem that if he continues to backslide on it, that's why I'm covering this fucking stream, because I do think it's annoying that he doesn't understand it.
Well, Falgi, I'm explaining the reason I think he didn't block him is because he liked doing this, right? If it's like so simple to click a button and like ignore somebody, like to argue that you just can't avoid this person, like is this person going on alt?
So allegedly blocking
this guy uses alt.
Allegedly blocking doesn't stop people from hearing them in VC. One of my mods just tested.
I'm pretty sure it does. I can try right now.
You could try.
Okay.
It. I'm just saying.
Okay. Is it then just in calls?
Listen, block me for a minute and then see if you can still hear me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do a live test if you. Yeah, do a live test.
How's Germany?
Just to see it.
How's Germany?
Also, again, like
it's windy and rainy.
Okay. Yeah, like, Aiden, let us know when you've blocked them, I guess.
Please say when you're blocked.
Okay.
Have you blocked?
Yeah, I'll take the on that. Okay.
Okay.
To be fair, blocking does not remove somebody. I don't know why I thought that. To be fair, blocking somebody does not mute them for the other participant. So yeah, I was wrong on that.
When someone is blocked, if they join the VC, it'll let you know and say like, do you want to stay in this VC or not? And then also the mute option exists. I know that's not the argument.
Of you know why Dreamer was even in that server in the first place? Like anyone at all? Hazard to guess? Like nothing?
Why does that matter?
It matters because the claim here is that Lio just woke up one day and said, okay, everybody, let's just round up and get Dreamer and bully him. That's not even... Dreamer was added into that server specifically. Aiden literally just said that.
Aiden, was that the claim you were making?
Wait, sorry, say one more time?
Aiden literally just said that he got a whole bunch of people to bully Dreamer. That's what he just said.
No, I believe you said that Aiden's
that is what Aiden said.
That is true.
Yeah, I did.
That's what Aiden said.
I did say that is what I said.
Fuck it.
Okay, cool. Number one, it wasn't Lio's server, and number two, the person.
I didn't say it was his server. I know it was Ace.
I'm not. Yeah, and Ace brought Dreamer into that server to be a punching bag. That was the entire reason.
Okay. My question would be if this guy's just like a total nuisance and like super annoying, I guess. Why engage? Like,
why not ban him?
It?
No, I would have banned him from the server personally. Like, I don't understand it either. Like, I don't get why Lio's engaging with Dreamer at all. So this is where I'm going to completely agree with everyone else. I think that's dumb. So whatever.
But we agree with you that it's dumb. We just don't agree with you that it's like, well, this is just a return to the Rosa behavior.
Well, Becket, wait, but Becket, okay, let me ask you this. If this streamer guy is like the annoyance you claim he is, right, and just like a totally insufferable fucking person, what is the incentive of being in a VC with him at all? Why not just like go into your server, get into a group call?
Well, he's not in my server.
No, I'm saying like from Lio's perspective, why not
he's not getting into a call with Dreamer.
You're misunderstanding what I'm saying. Lio is in a VC with a bunch of his friends. This guy who we agree is, or you're claiming is super annoying, super insufferable, joins. What is the incentive for Lio to remain in that VC? Why not start a group call with the people he wants to talk to, or join
Wait, hold on.
Because
so
he
your
would
answer...
look like a pussy if he just.
Wait, that's
Okay,
a
why the
question.
fuck is this dude person even here? Both of these people shut the fuck
That's
up.
a question.
Aiden was asking
Alright.
fucking Becket something. Holy shit.
Everybody chill.
This is super. Yeah,
Hold
this
on,
is super
hold on,
formative. That's
hold
like
on.
a super reasonable question.
Everybody chill.
Hold on. I don't think a reasonable expectation for anybody is, hey, I know you've got problems and you're getting trolled, so maybe don't join general VCs. Like, I just think that's fucking crazy. What are we doing?
So
hold
why
on, Aiden. Is that like, how would you extrapolate that? Like, do you just think that if somebody knows that they're going to get attacked by trolls and then get accused of being mean to them, they should never join a general
the
VC?
point comes down to Lio and his people sat in that VC for 57 minutes because they liked it. They liked doing what they were doing. If they didn't, they had numerous options to not have to deal with this annoyance. They could have muted him in the VC. Well, okay, yeah, sure. There could be. We could add ace to the criticism, but like if this guy is, you're saying that this guy's insufferable, annoying, etc., then why? I'm trying to think. Why would he remain in that VC without Lio muting him? Why would he remain in that VC without Lio getting his friends into another call? Why would he remain in that VC without Lio like?
But this comes back to the point of I don't care if Lio's mean
because he likes it.
Who are looking for. Yeah, sure, you can have that criticism, but that's kind of like a who cares? Isn't that the same criticism of everybody who does like mean calls or makes contact of people? They like it, so you say they're bad.
I think if everybody did what Aiden's suggesting, nobody would ever be in a VC with anyone ever. They would just be like, the person annoys me. I'm not going to be here.
Let me try this. I isn't the argument that Lio Convoy has claimed he has changed, but this is like a fundamental thing that he's still doing, right? That's the claim. Lio Convoy has changed, therefore I feel comfortable being friends with him, even though he's done these like heinous things or whatever. But he hasn't changed. He's still finding joy in these things, the same things that he did to Rosa. He's still doing the same shit, just not to a fucking like mentally disabled person.
He enjoys dunking on easy targets. That's like literally what it comes down to.
Sure, and you can have that.
Welcome to the internet.
But, like, who cares?
Yeah, and anyway, welcome. Or Gildapoo, even if majority of people on the internet do that, the majority of the people on the internet are like pathetic losers. Like,
Becket, your counter argument is that he has changed. I am posing the other argument that he has not changed because he's still doing these things. How is that not being understood?
Hold on.
Before you all fucking speak, let me speak because there's a clarification. Ace Basis said Dreamer wasn't added for being a punching bag. He is a dumb spurg. And Ace wanted to give him I don't care why
he was added. He's still participating in the same behavior.
I understand that, but then you are ripping away Ace. This is my personal argument. You are then ripping away Dreamer's own autonomy. I understand the arguments.
Why do I care about your personal argument?
Okay, then you're on. Then why are you on my stream?
I'm on your stream because I wanted to talk about Lio Convoy, and then Becket joined to talk to me about Lio Convoy. The argument is with Becket.
Let's roll this back. Hold on. The core criticisms that everyone had. And last year, with things like the pedo hunting, the doxing people, the going like trying to be everyone's internet dad, the found family stuff, those were the criticisms. You can go back and watch you can go and watch people's coverage.
Yeah, those people could die too.
Or Vlad or Chris, but like you can just go. I don't care if people are mean to people on the internet. Morale. Why the fuck would I? So why would I go to Lio?
Okay, no. You say you're when people ask you why are you still friends with Lio? Why do you like Lio? Why are you okay? Why are you complicit with the behavior or whatever? Your response, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, obviously, is that he's changed, right?
He has changed. He's not doing those things I just listed out that were a problem.
Okay, so you don't care about the Rosa call. You care about the doxing and the pedo hunting.
Hold on, the Rosa call's part of pedo hunting, so yes.
Well, it's a.
They don't know
that. Yes. Yeah, they don't know that.
No,
but it was part of the fucking. The Rosa call was to do with the Neko drama. That's its origin point, and they got her in because they couldn't get Rebecca Starr in. That's why that call happened, and that's because they would see only target they could go through.
I think most people would define pedo hunting as like actually going after.
You can define it however you want. I don't fucking care. But I'm telling you.
No, I would not describe. I don't think most people.
Okay, so yes, let's take another example. Let's take the most recent Sasu call versus the older Sasu calls. The most recent Sasu call is a very fucked up call for.
My point is you don't care about the Rosa call. You care about the doxing and the pedo hunting, right?
Yeah, I mean, the Rosa call, like, obviously going, like, for me, I disagree with Vlad. Going after a mentally retarded woman the way he did was obviously bad. Like, I do agree there. But at the same time, there are specific contexts around specific calls I have issues with. So, like, Sasu's last call... You
don't care about his behavior, you care about the target.
Yeah, partly. Yeah.
Okay, so if he said the exact same shit he said on the Rosa call, like, tomorrow, but it was like...
If he said it to Aiden,
random guy,
I
you wouldn't
care.
Yeah. Okay, sure.
Yeah. Would you? You said plenty of like mean things to people. Like, is that a problem now?
No, it's different.
No, my issue is I thought you were saying, oh, he changed, but then he hadn't changed. I didn't know you were specifically going after
so there are
torpedo hunting
specific behaviors
and the doxing.
that all of us were like, this is really fucked up. Stop doing that. And then he took those on board. Dude went to get therapy. Dude got medication, and then worked to like remove those behaviors. Now with this current call that's happened, I've not
Medication for what? Wait, medication for what?
I don't know. Whatever the fuck's wrong with him. Like, I
what
think
behavior did he have to remove?
Well, again, the obsessively going after people and being their like internet dad and trying to be this weird moral protector and crusader, right?
Okay.
Well, the other behavior to change too, by the way, Becket, you forgot, was the adopting people online.
Yeah.
That was the other
and that
one.
kind of shit. Which is why when the Chuli stuff came over, by the way, with the GoFundMe, that would have been a concern. If Lio was planning to move Chuli into his house, that would be something where I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing?
Do you think that like a guy that like, it's not obviously I don't, you're lumping me and Emra together on certain criticisms. My criticism is not merely being mean. Do you feel like a guy that only is mean when he thinks he's in a conversation with a total fucking moron, and a lot of times is, that can't hold their own, but just totally dodges anyone that can like give him adequate pushback and like is like actually competent? Do you think that guy's probably like a total coward, like a pussy, like a cringe, waste of space?
Potentially, but I think that's I think it's just become broad. I think my problem with it is it becomes like a broad criticism of everyone who has calls like this and these confrontation things and like blood sports.
Then make a broad criticism.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying Aiden can't make a broad criticism. I'm just saying
you make a broad criticism. Give a hard stance on Lio.
Well, my hard stance on Lio is very much that Lio's like a retard who gets himself too involved and he shouldn't be like caring about any of this shit. And like all my previous criticisms of Lio, the moral grandstanding, the adopting people, the predator hunting, all this shit. Like, I have these criticisms of Lio. They're public. They're on streams. And when Lio does a dumb call like this, I say it, right? Like, I'm not coming here and being like, dude, this dreamer call is so fucking base, guys. This is so fucking good. I'm just like, he's a retard.
Can I ask you something? Is there any negative adjective you could ascribe to Lio other than in relation to being retarded or dumb that you could just like comfortably say Lio is?
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, he's being incredibly petulant right now and refusing to talk to you.
So, okay.
Like, it's just being like a bitch about it.
Aiden,
sure.
Do you want Becket to call Lio a coward for not talking to you? Yes or no? That's all I want to ask.
Yes.
Okay. Let's just...
well, no, I don't want to. No, I'm kidding. Sure, if you, fine. I'd use different words. And again, I feel like I'm just lying to you because I don't think it's cowardly. I think he's just being a bitch about it.
Where's the distinction?
I just don't think anybody is entitled to a call.
Sir, why are you so loud all the time?
You literally have no fucking standards. You are a useless addition to this call. Every time you've spoken up, you have been fucking meaningless.
All right, so I'm muting all of you. All right, so I've muted all of you. I've muted all of you. All right, Emra, I have muted the entire call. That did not play on fucking stream. I muted the entire Discord because I do not want Emra saying that on stream, motherfucker. No, because of I understand. Like, okay.
Kick him the fuck out.
No.
No.
This isn't a call about moral standards. This is a call about you and Aiden trying to purity test Becket and me pushing back against it.
No, this is a call about me calling into Falgi to fucking spurg out about Lio, and then Becket joins, and then Aiden joins.
Why do you even care? Did Lio?
I think fucking Lio Convoy is retarded. I think he's done some of the most deplorable shit I've ever seen on YouTube. And I think anybody supporting him or being friends with him, behind the scenes or otherwise, is disgusting.
Oh, the most deplorable shit you've ever seen on YouTube.
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Really?
That's pretty bad.
You need to watch more YouTube.
Give me a video. What do you want me to watch?
I don't know. Anything from Hypnotist.
Give me a video. What do you want me to watch? Give me a video.
Pick
Send me a video. We have open DM. Send me a video.
Listen.
Joey, I thought you blocked.
No, hold on. Falgi, shut the fuck up. What video do I need to watch? What video do I need to watch?
Tell me to shut the fuck up. Okay.
Name one. Name one video.
You two could talk it out. You two could fucking talk it out.
He told me to watch a video. What video? He's silent. He's quiet now.
Okay,
What the fuck?
I
I
understand
said
that.
anything from Hypnotist Sappho.
He did
Anything,
say
pick
that.
one.
That's not the point. I'm trying to calm something in the
Anything from
chat.
Hypnotist Sappho?
All right. So I want to calm something in the chat. If you guys are going to continue to say, well, Emra message the minor, let it be very clear that Emra has.
And I do it again, motherfucker.
Again, why do you have to say that on stream, motherfucker? Again, Emra has already owned the mistake. Him and Aiden have done define weird. Chill the fuck out with it. Chill the fuck out with it. Do I agree with it? No.
To be clear, just to clarify, he was 21, she was 17, just so everyone knows that while we continue.
That is amazing, but I should also point out that 17-year-olds sharing nudes online is actually just a crime. So
She didn't share nudes. Wait, when did she share nudes with them? You actually know nothing. You know nothing. There were no nudes exchanged.
So, no, there were no news exchanged, but if I remember correctly, she flashed her tits in a call. Correct?
No, she did not. That was never a claim by anyone.
He's denied that. Yeah, he's consistently denied that happened.
I've denied that, and then she's also denied.
We have no proof that that's ever happened.
Okay. All right. You know what? Fine. All right.
Again.
Fucking bumbling retard, dude. I'm glad your kid's not homeschooled.
Hold on, hasn't a load of this been like you guys asking a question and then like it becomes into the wider context of what the ACC is like, whether it's like with Ponder or stuff around Jordan or anything else? Like, yeah, obviously not everyone's going to know everything, and that's fine. That's fine. I just like.
I think with a statement like that, you should like go. It's probably good practice to just like have some basis before you like say it.
I mean, it's really funny you say that because like, how many times have you guys just made up shit on the fly in this
like
call
what? What have I made up?
What have I made up? Like saying, for example, that Lio got a bunch of people to go after Dreamer, which is what you literally said in this call. You just like made that up out of nowhere with no basis whatsoever.
No, I didn't make that up. I would have used better verbiage.
You read that into the situation.
Okay.
Right? Despite that it's not true.
So okay, no. What happened was Lio with his fucking obviously he doesn't control his like shitters that were in the call with him, right? But contributed to the environment of a bunch of people ganging up on a single individual. He didn't get them into the VC originally, right? I don't know what happened before that.
No, they just randomly joined. They're in a VC talking, and then they randomly join. Is my understanding. That's what you've just confirmed.
Wait, and also
he threw himself into the situation.
And also he's even doing like the directing it shit. He's like telling some of them what not to say. Like he's positioned himself as the authoritative figure in the call.
Yeah, but that's
okay.
To be fair, that's okay. So here's what I would say to that. If you are a creator and you're in a call, right, and you see your audience do something, I would do that myself, personally speaking. I can't fault Lio for doing that because if I see people in my audience attacking someone, because I always do this all the time. Please don't defend me on stream. I don't want to fucking hear it. If I hear one of you guys fucking call into a stream defending me, that's fucking gay cringe, and I will cover you and make fucking fun of you over it. If Lio's gonna do that and highlight, hey, you shouldn't say X thing. He is the creator. He's allowed to do that. Now, whether or not he dragged people into the call is the argument of the contention. But again, that's not what happened. Dreamer was already in there. Lio joins it.
Yeah.
Now, I will agree that Lio should not be in fucking calls with Dreamer. It's fucking... All right, I don't say this fucking word very often, but it's fucking retarded. I don't understand why the fuck he's doing it. He's acting like a lolcow, and to me, that's my personal line. That is my personal line.
But like, okay, so here's one of the things. And do you think that the information, like how you're reading things, can be like particularly one-sided? Like you had Patch call in, we both talked to Patch, and then we went through like Patch's accusations with the stuff Lio said about the abortion, and you're like, I hate to agree with Becket, but it doesn't sound like this. And then also gets to like the history of who these people are who are calling in, and Patch has to explain the fucking bestiality porn they drew for Lily Orchard when they were a fresh 21-year-old.
Wait, I'm sorry, what's one side about any of that? I've offered for Lio to come on my stream as well. He refuses. I've offered both sides.
I'm not saying you're being one-sided. I'm saying, do you think the information you're getting is one-sided?
Sure, but I obviously scrutinize it and don't instantaneously believe it, as you saw with in like the fucking I even gave
push. Sure. And again, I haven't shouted at you. I'm not mad at you, but it's one of those things like with the general criticisms that Vlad and I have when we like feel like you're asking. Well, me in particular, I feel like you're asking me questions about Lio where you're missing a lot of context. The context you have is one-sided, and picking apart why stuff that happened years ago happened and how it happened is a lot more complicated than you seeing one call and then coming to a conclusion. Now, I have seen this stuff. I have run through this content, so my takes may be more nuanced. I think it is. I think it is bad faith to just say, "Well, Beckett's sweeping," when I'm trying to give you an honest, nuanced take. Because I could just come here and be like, "Yeah, Lio's a fucking coward. Yeah, Lio's like insane," but it wouldn't be true. It wouldn't be the whole truth anyway. And like, I don't like doing that. That's not how I function, which was my whole issue with morale. Like, I don't tend to do that. I tend to be quite nuanced and I tend to be considered. And I try and be fair. I think that's reasonable. And I feel as a general thing, when
What do you think the
people
word
take
cowardly
shots at me-
means?
Oh my God, shut up. I think like as a general thing, when I get shots taken at me, it's always very convenient. No one's complaining when I'm sort of giving them the benefit of the doubt, right? No one's ever
Nobody's
come into a
making
call
you
and
give anyone the benefit of the doubt.
well, no, but that's how I act. So that's what you should expect from me.
You were not obligated to give me the benefit of the doubt. You were not obligated to give Lio the benefit of the doubt. You're not obligated to give anyone the benefit
not
of the
saying
doubt.
it's
It should
an
not be a point of
obligation.
argumentation on your part.
I'm
You
not
don't
saying
need
it's
to
an
do these
obligation.
things.
I'm not saying it's an obligation. I'm just saying if you're giving a read on
why do you
me,
keep bringing it up? Why do you keep
because
bringing up the
because
benefit
it
of the
should
doubt?
be reasonable. No, because it is reasonable if you're going to give a take on me that you give me at least the charity that's how Becket acts. If people want to say Beckett's a fence sitter, that's fine. That's okay. When I have a hard take on something, when I really care about something, I'll tell you. But like, just treat me like consistently. That's all I'm asking for here.
I think what
Yeah, I mean, it seems like on your streams you never give any hard stances. The only hard stances you'll give are to like pedophiles or whatever. But every other thing you cover, you will like just make like retarded jokes. You'll never take a hard stance and you like laugh autistically at stuff. You'll never take any hard stances ever. And it seems like the only time you have taken hard stances are at things that like the majority of people will see as like morally bad, right? You play it very fucking safe. And I think that's retarded. And I think you're inconsistent when it comes to certain dramas. Again, the Doc on the Radio shit. You wouldn't be friends with Doc on the Radio, but Lio has done infinitely worse shit, and you're friends with him. I think that's inconsistent.
Wait, what?
Hold on.
Wait, how has he done worse? Sorry, I might be missing something.
What do you think? What do you think, Gilded Poo? What do you think Doc on the Radio did?
He admitted to talking sexually with a 12,
Nope.
13-year-old?
Nope.
He
You
didn't.
want to try again?
Did he admit that? I don't
What?
think
He did not. He did not. Try again. I'll give you one more chance.
He did admit that. What do you mean?
Dude, you're such a
He
Taurus
dated
bitch.
I
No,
don't
he
think
did.
I don't
He
think
did.
he
He
did.
did. E-dating, and he denied any sexual encounter. He said the worst thing that happened was they said, "I
Oh
love you to each other."
yeah. He admitted to talking talking to a 13-year-old in a romantic way. That was the word he used.
He
Romantic.
said the
I'm
worst that
sorry.
it went was saying "I love you." Right? That's the worst. That
Yeah,
happened, right?
yeah. That's a normal way an adult talks to a 12-year-old. Yeah.
I don't think
100%.
17.
He wasn't an adult, to be clear, but but it's still
He
I think-
was.
Hold on,
Yeah,
if
he was.
17's an adult, what's wrong with what I did? Okay,
Hold
there
on.
it is.
No. I mean, if it. No, hold on.
Classic.
The only thing. If you did you actually get the nudes then? Because that was my only criticism.
No,
he
but I
didn't- there were no
flirted
nudes
with her.
exchanged.
Okay, hold
That
on.
was the issue, right?
You flirted with what? A
A
16-year-old?
17-year-old. Yep.
Okay, I don't care. If the
Okay,
extent of it was flirting, I don't give a shit. But
So
like,
why
if
why do you care with Doc on the Radio? The extent was flirting.
allegedly.
13-year-old. It's not.
No, it's not
With a
alleged. He himself
13-year-old.
has confirmed this. That's what Doc on the Radio said, right?
It's a 13-year-old.
Yeah. Allegedly, he allegedly only stopped at flirting or stopped at romantic conversation rather with a 13-year-old. That's the issue that I have.
admits
The
that
issue.
he
How's that
stops
bad?
because he
What's wrong
turned
with that?
18 and he realized it would be
Yes.
illegal.
I was about
Like-
to say he does admit
Yeah.
that
No,
he
hold on, hold on.
realizes
He
it's
did
about to
something
be
and never
illegal,
went
'cause that's
sexual,
what
and then
Toast
he
Boy
himself
said.
stopped it when he
No.
turned 18. What's
You're
the issue?
taking him
Oh
at
my
his
God.
word with the never once sexual part. I'm
Okay,
not.
Is there
That's the
anything to counter
difference.
his word?
Um,
Who else has spoken? Has the minor spoken out? Has Toast
the
said
only,
anything?
the
He's the
only,
one outed. Has
the
Toastify
only,
said anything? Has the
yeah,
minor said
the
anything?
only difference between you and me is you're giving charity and I'm not. That's the only difference.
What do you have to not give charity? What have you?
I
what have you seen?
I am merely skeptical of
You're
that claim.
No, Kate.
I have
skeptical isn't-
seen
No.
I have
Hold on,
seen
hold on.
I have seen a
I
lot
think
of
Gilded Poo
cases.
raped a kid. I'm just being
I have
skeptical.
seen-
I'm not
I
not
have
giving him
seen-
charity. I think it's possible.
I
he
have
could
seen
raped
a
kid.
lot of
I don't know.
cases.
I've seen a lot of situations where people that were that age were, quote, only speaking romantically with the person
You are not
they were
being skeptical.
dating.
You are making shit
Wait,
up and then asserting
can I
it to
can
be
I
That
say
is
something?
not.
Wait,
No,
wait,
it's
wait,
not. No, it's not.
wait,
No.
wait,
I
wait.
never
Aiden,
said he
I'll
fucked
give you
the
a second
kid.
after this,
I
second,
never
Odyssey.
said he fucked the kid. I never said that he
No,
engaged
that is
in
what do you
nudes or
think
anything back and
skepticism
forth.
means?
All it is I am doubtful of his claim that he did not do that. That is it.
Why?
I never made.
What have you
the
seen to make yourself
positive.
doubtful? What
I've
has Doc on the
never-
Radio done? Have you
I'm
seen
not.
DMs
I'm
that
sorry.
I'm not aware of? Have you seen stuff behind the scenes that I don't know about?
I am not going to look at that.
So you're going off of vibes. You're going off of vibes.
No, I'm going off past experience with people that act
Past
exactly
experience with
like
Doc on the
that.
radio?
With other people that act exactly.
No, so you
like
are
that.
going off of vibes. That's what's happening.
So, dude,
To
here's my
clarify.
question, Emra.
You're going. No,
whenever
shut
you,
the fuck
whenever
up. Shut
you
the fuck
see
up, retard.
somebody,
Shut the fuck up.
whenever
retard.
you see somebody,
Do you go off of vibes?
whenever-
Are you going off of
whenever-
vibes? It is just
No.
vibes.
It's not vibes. It's not
Then
vibes.
what have you seen? What have you seen?
I have seen other people do and say exactly what he
So
said,
it is vibes.
and it
That
turned
is
out
vibes.
worse.
That is vibe. You're
That's
going off
not.
of
That's
vibes.
not what vibes means.
What have you
Emra.
seen from Doc on the radio? Have you seen messages? Have you seen DMs?
You can't confession.
I don't need to do that, Imrao. To doubt.
Yes,
fucking
no,
Doc
you
on the
don't.
radio.
I'm not saying
No,
you do.
I
I'm
don't.
not saying you do. You
Yes,
are
you
going
are.
off of vibes. You bumbling fucking moron. Aiden,
That's
go
not
ahead.
what vibes means.
It is. Aiden, go ahead.
Aiden, go.
I was just gonna start a brief comment, but I'm gonna head out probably anyway. So if anyone has anything for me specifically, I don't want to run. So if you want to bring that up before I go, but I'm probably gonna dip here in a sec. I did want to say I have seen a lot of cases where people who have like videos of like zoophile porn in their computer actually like went and fucked animals. So take with that what you will.
Your dog is next.
Can we,
Aiden?
Can we,
I'm coming for your pets, Aiden.
Thanks. Yeah, but anyways, anyone have anything for me? I'm gonna head out. Nothing. All right. Thanks. Bye.
Yeah,
But
whatever.
I mean, like, I don't know. I've been pretty consistent. I mean, again, morale. The reason you and I like haven't talked much is you came to me like pearl clutching over Willie Mack's research standards, and I was like, I don't care about this.
Yeah, no, you claim to have high standards and then you refuse to be critical.
I claim
I'm
to
sure
have-
you
no,
probably
no,
refuse.
I
to
want
be,
to have-
No,
I
shut
want
the
to
fuck
have-
up.
no, hold
Even
on.
recently on the call with fucking Queeman and Aiden, you refused to be critical of Willie Mack. You play it extraordinarily.
I didn't know the fucking. Hold on. I hadn't even seen the fucking tweets. I was being asked on
And then
the
you were
fly.
showed the tweets
Like,
and you refused to be critical.
No, hold on. I didn't. No. There was a huge amount of like context I was missing. I didn't know that information was public and had been.
So do you think
made
Willie's a
public and
retard because
found
of
on
those
Google.
tweets?
Yes, I think Willie's retarded. I think
love
Willie's
you.
retarded.
I love you. Thank
yeah,
you.
I've said
Thank
this.
you, Aiden,
Hold
for
on.
the raid.
Hold on. So yes, when I have more context and when
Thumbs
I'm
up,
like
Aiden.
not just put on the fucking like spot all of a second, I'm like I saw more of the Willie.
So do you
Mack
think it's
stuff.
bad that
I
Willie
saw-
included Cherry's audio and then showed the Kiwi Farms?
No, I
page
don't.
of
I
where to
still don't
find it?
fucking care. I still don't fucking care.
So why'd you make the Destiny video?
What do you mean?
Why did you make your video on Destiny?
Alright.
Why'd you make your Destiny hippies?
Hold on, that's completely different. The audio's on KF. It's publicly available. My standards for this
Okay,
are
so
very
so
clear.
doxing
If
doesn't
there
exist
is
then because everything's technically public. Everything's technically
no,
open.
no. When it's brought out on a thread, something like Kiwi Farms or Twitter, when
So
you're
if
talking
I
about
find
stuff
someone's
that's
docs on
been,
Kiwi Farms, it's okay for me to talk about it.
I think everyone's generally holds
Yes.
the position of like if you've got like someone's Kiwi Farms thread and their name is at the top of it, no one's going to call you a doxer for showing their KF thread. No.
Okay, so if you have private information on Kiwi Farms and I were to bring it up right now, you would be fine with that.
No, that's not what I said. I'm not saying it's.
Okay,
I'm
so
not saying it's good
what
form.
do you
I'm
mean?
just
That
saying
is
it's not doxing. No. Hold on. I'm just saying it's not doxing. And using like again, showing that audio. I can say it's not a good idea. I can say lots of things, but I'm like, it's not like, oh my god, this is the worst thing ever. I just don't care about someone showing stuff on KF.
Why did you make
Because,
your
like, we
Destiny
do this
video?
all the time. What do you mean? Like,
Did
what's
you have
your-
a moral issue with what Destiny had done, which led you to making the video?
Yes. It did.
Okay,
and
so
I've said multiple
naturally, you should
times,
have
by
a
the way,
moral
and
issue
I've
with
said
someone else doing
multiple
basically
times,
the
by the way,
same
that was
thing.
retarded. I've said multiple times, by the way, that was a retarded thing for me today. So I myself have looked at those.
I think it's fine to
actions
have
as well.
moral positions on
Okay,
stuff.
but
I
I
think,
just-
I think
I
your
think it-
attitude
but
of
I
like
think when you're
not doing
fucking, like,
ethics-based
bad
content is
things are
fucking
bad.
cringe and
All
gay.
right.
Oh my god.
Too
Okay, but
extreme
again,
Okay, no,
you're,
hold on.
you're arguing
Okay,
about me
Foggy,
about
really quick. Okay,
you're
my issue
arguing
is
to me
you
about
had a
consistency.
moral
I'm
issue.
being-
You had a moral issue with what Destiny did, which led you had a direct correlation to you making the video, and then Willie did something. He included the revenge porn audio and where to find it, which would lead people, if they went to the Kiwi Farms page, to find other women's explicit content that was leaked without their consent. So
But that
naturally,
information,
you
no,
would
that
have an issue
information,
with that as
no,
well.
no, because
right?
that information was widely publicized that it was all over Kiwi Farms. Willie's not telling anybody anything in that drama that they don't know already. Everyone knows all that information's on Kiwi Farms because that's the core of the fucking drama.
So you think it's fine for people to go on to Kiwi Farms and look at the revenge porn?
That's not what I said.
That's not what he said.
That's literally not what I fucking said.
To be fair, I knew that revenge stuff existed on KF. I personally never engaged with it because I know it exists.
I'm asking you to say if it's bad or good. You don't think it's bad, so naturally you think it's like neutral or good, right?
I think that it's like, oh my god. Okay, very simple here. If a drama is widely publicized,
I don't.
Well, because I don't know necessarily. Like, I think that's a weird standard to hold. If
it's a weird standard to say that it's bad to include uncensored revenge porn in your.
Let me finish. No, hold on. He didn't show any explicit parts. He played a bit of the recording from what I heard about. And
he showed exactly where to find it, which could lead people to it, right?
Yeah, but I mean that's true of anything about like anything.
Most people would censor stuff like that. Most people would censor, the page number on Kiwi Farms, or not even include the fucking page. Right?
They can do that, and we call that an abundance of caution.
I have a serious.
Doesn't mean that's bad for not
standard
doing
to censored stuff like that, right?
Hold on. I'm just saying that's like a standard that you can say is good, but I don't think you're a terrible person if you don't.
I think
if someone brings up, okay, sure. So everyone who looked at Keffel's Kiwi Farms thread is evil, right? On stream.
I don't care if you use Kiwi Farms now.
Can I ask you a question, Emra?
Oh my god! But it's got docs information on it. Had Keffel's real name on it.
Yeah, I don't care if you look at the docs information. I think spreading the docs information and spreading the revenge porn and stuff is what I have an issue with, right?
Okay, so
which is what Destiny did, which is the issue with Destiny, right? The issue with Destiny,
hold on,
is that he spread the content, right? So my issue with Willie is that he is spreading the content. I don't care if you talk about it, but showing it and showing where to find it, I think is something significantly different.
Isn't that the whole drama? Like, if you're talking about the stuff with Destiny, isn't this going back to like the gay website X shit, where no one wanted to say Docspin in case someone realized Docspin existed?
I don't know about that.
Okay. I think
I don't care if people talk about Kiwi Farms or talk even about Docspin. I don't know the severity of these websites or what's on them.
We have way gone past the point of Lio Convoy, which is the reason for this stream. I'm going to ask.
I have a serious question though, but okay.
Vlad, you can DM me the serious question so I can ask it in the best way possible because I'll be.
No, this was gonna. It's just a yes or. It's like it's really not an inflammatory question. I promise. It's a legitimate question, and the only question.
Just go for it.
Yeah, I just want to know. Would you have been against him even mentioning Kiwi Farms in the video in regards to the leak?
No, my issue comes when he shows the page number and directs people where to find it. If you just say something happened on Kiwi Farms, I think that's fine. I don't care.
But couldn't people still like just Google Kiwi Farms, go to the
but that's you're giving them a step, right? You're giving them a step. You're showing exactly where it is, whereas you're just mentioning a website, right?
You could just Google. You could just search her name on KF and you'd find it.
Yeah.
Right.
You're like, oh well, I know this.
Listen, if you go right up to this line I have, then it's fine. But once you go over that line, woof. Like, I don't know. I just think the standard.
Yes, I think there's a fucking line, retard. What? Yeah.
Yeah, I think, and I was going to say
the
earlier,
line for me is spreading the content, spreading the docs, spreading the revenge porn, right?
If you were talking about a drama that had a very
do you think
low
it's bad to
public
spread revenge
awareness,
porn?
hold on, let me finish the fucking statement. If you were talking about a drama where there was a very low public awareness of where any of this information may be, then you could make that argument. But that's not the case with the Destiny leaks, because the Destiny leaks very specifically were all about Destiny's like nudes and sex that he's had with women has been leaked on KF. The thread was so busy it crashed the website. At that point, you're not doing any more harm. The harm is done. I think that's taking this extra step is a ridiculous standard. I personally think that's my take.
You don't have any standards though. You said that. So how can you criticize standards if you don't have any?
Oh my fucking god. Okay, cool. Well, look, man, if I can't even it's just pointless. Like any fucking.
Do you think it is bad what Willie did?
No, I don't.
In his second Destiny video, do you think it's bad that he's lying? Do you think it's bad that he's spreading misinformation?
Well, give me the lie.
He talked to all the victims and he ignored victims.
All right,
he didn't talk.
So when it comes to Willie Mack, that's not the nature of the stream. If you two want to talk on Emra stream or Becket stream, you two can. Well, the whole reason is the Lio call. I would like to continue to. This is not me sweeping. You two can fucking duke it out. Becket wants to go live. Let Becket go live. I don't give a shit. We are literally.
He's sweeping for destiny.
I am not. Fuck.
No, I think he's sweeping through Willie Mac. I think Willie Mac is a bumbling retard.
I just told
who
you.
lies
Hold on.
consistently.
I don't like Willie Mac.
You just asked me about the rest of the Willie Mac stuff, and I called him retarded. Obviously.
No, you said retarded in regards to the doc stuff. I think he's retarded in regards to his destiny.
Hey,
videos.
Teeny Tiny, tell me how you doing. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We are literally just talking about the Lio stuff. I would like to continue with the Lio call. I want to thank everybody for being in here. If you want to stay, it's just gonna be Greg and probably do because dude's a part of the op block. If you want to go, you could go for it. I'm gonna make fun of fucking Lio for the next I don't know how many fucking hours. Again, I think that there was productive conversation. I think there was non-productive conversation. I want to thank everyone. I want to thank Becket, Aiden, AG4L for life, Emra, and Vlad for everybody for coming on. Go on your ways, everybody.
Love you.
I love all of you. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, everybody.
Stardust is a coward who ran from the debate. She's a fucking wretched whore. Fuck Stardust. She ran today and live privated her VOD. Fuck Stardust.
Okay.
I know she's in chat. I see you, fucking retard. You're a coward.
All right, everybody. Goodbye. Becket, goodbye. It's nice talking to you again, as always.
Hey, do you know what? I don't know whether I should actually watch this call with you or not.
Do you want to watch the call with me? You can if you'd like.
I mean, I feel like I'm going to get fucking
You want to
asked
stay
about
with
it,
us?
and I don't want to watch it on my own shit.
All right, so
I mean,
let's fucking watch it. I got no issues. You can watch it.
I want to see how this begins at the very fucking least.
So I have two calls. I have one that goes into about 25 minutes, and the other one that starts. It's at fucking 57 minutes. You can stay. I don't give a fuck. I am fucking tired of I am not sweeping for Lio. This is him being a lolcow, and I'm gonna call him a lolcow. At this point, he is a lolcow. I have told him
Back in
that.
my days, Lolcow used to mean something.
You know what, dude? You're too German for this shit.
I love you.
I love you too. I love you, my German wife, but you are too German for this shit. So, what we are gonna do is we're finally gonna react to the call. If you want to stick around, again, I want to thank very much. I want to give everybody a very special shout out. Thank you for all the donations. Thank you, Aiden, for the raid. He didn't have to do that. You know what? For what it's worth, I actually do like Aiden. So that was, I thought it was fun content. So thank you very much. We're going to go open the window. I'm going to see which one I'm on. We're going to fucking get this done. I'm going to fucking put a bullet in my brain. Yes, everybody, you are live and alive. AG for life, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to turn donation alerts back on. And I'm going to turn this on.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
Who is Lio Convoy?
You fucking cocksucker. We're not. Greg, of all people, I gotta do this right now. Oh, it's fine. We're not gonna do this. No, we're gonna move on from calls and conversations. Stardust, I know you're in general. I apologize. You could join the next time if you want to. I'm just gonna cover this Lio call. I want to make fun of fucking Lio Convoy. I got drunk to do this because I was out with friends anyways. So let me share screen.
Bro got so tired of being called a Lio sweeper. He had to get drunk to be extra mean.
No, fuck that. I'm not being drunk to be extra mean. I just saw my friends. It was very nice to see them. We're going to turn this to 1.25 speed. We're going to make this big. Thank you for the individual who shared this to me. And we are going to go live. Is everybody ready for this fucking terrible call?
Sure.
Let's go.
Says to fucking Stockholm, sending a direct link to it.
I don't know who the fuck that is, but they should kill themselves now. All right, let's go.
Dreamer, you are not the appropriate person to cover this shit if you're going to let Sai get away with the shit she did. You're not. You're a fucking internet retard. You aren't the police. You aren't a fucking vigilante. You aren't Batman.
No. Okay, so let's make something very, very clear. Do I think it's appropriate for Sai to have shared Stockholm or discuss anything about fucking 15-year-olds being fine to see furry tits on the internet? No. Do I think that's appropriate? No. Would I compare Courtney Pete to Sai? No. Why are we doing that? I already know what the fuck's gonna happen right now. Why are we comparing Courtney Pete to Sai Scribbles? Listen, as much as Sai hates me, even I'm that fucking charitable.
What? Yeah, okay, what's the context? Somebody explain the fucking context of this call. So Dreamers just turned up and now they're arguing about, like...
Yes.
What?
So from what I understand is this is a public VC that is being recorded, and this is in the midst of the public VC just being recorded. No, Courtney is not still in Cat Slayer.
So we've not even got the context of how this call started or anything else, or why.
No.
It's about fucking...
it's them literally yelling at Dreamer, which I'll be very real. I think this is fucking stupid. I think it's fucking annoying, but Dreamer is a content creator. Dreamer can handle it. I know Dreamer is a small content creator, but this is like, I don't know. Like if you want to do blood sports and people just showed up at a general VC. That's all the fucking context I'm going to get for this. Amazing.
Okay, so he put himself into that position.
Yeah. Again, I've said this openly and constantly. Dreamer is a troll, and he's actually doing it well. I know Vlad and Lio would disagree with me. Dreamer is a troll, and he's doing it well. Whatever anybody knows the fuck or wants to say otherwise, this is exactly what's happening. And the fact that they're and specifically Lio is letting himself be trolled by Dreamer, that is on him.
Ara, cool anime girls, tipped $3.33.
I do have the other half of the call,
Falgi.
Clover.
Please, never do this, all lost brain cells. Also, welcome to the op block. Falgi is your therapist, a lawyer, a family doctor, financial advisor, a catboy maid, chi master, Midge Maddox personal camboy, and don't forget to sub to only Falgi.
Nope. I don't. No, please don't do that.
It's stupid all the way down.
It's stupid all the way. Listen, before anybody says, I don't do blood sports content, but I do think that it's fair that if Aiden and Emra wanted to discuss it, as well as Becket and Vlad, everyone had an open platform to do that. If they get it out of their system, they get it out of their system. If they don't want to get it out of their system, that's on them. Thank you.
And you are a internet retard. You let Psy get away with this shit, but no, because you don't like Lio Convoy, suddenly he's a sweeper. We can call you a Psy sweeper. And you talk about faith. You talk about good and bad faith. You are the most bad faith fucking actor I have ever seen. And I'm sorry I'm getting so angry, but I just can't deal with the mental retardation. Use your fucking brain.
He doesn't have one, obviously.
Fair point, but still. Psy is objectively worse than Courtney. Courtney is a fucking retard. Don't get me wrong. Courtney is a fucking degenerate.
I completely disagree with this. I want to make this fucking very clear. I disagree with this. I don't know who the fuck this person is, but they're fucking stupid.
You're being mean to Yen.
No, that's not Yen. That's not Yen.
Freak. But I wouldn't call her a pedophile. Silent child porn to people. To minors. So you're going to sweep for Psy for that, but you're gonna like have a go at Courtney and Lio Convoy because Courtney said some weird shit to minors. Which, by the way, I'm not defending Courtney. Courtney's a fucking weirdo. Courtney has no filter. But you are defending someone who sent child porn to children.
Okay, all right.
Okay, wait. I'm not gonna say that she directly she didn't send the child porn to children. It was linked in a server where the children are in it.
That's what I meant. Sorry.
Yeah, good.
If you want to be critical of Dreamer, I think that's fully fair. But like, I don't know. I just don't like the whole defending thing because it's like, I don't know. They argue with him like about like the main point that we're all getting on them for, anyways. Like, if you want to say that he should make a video, I mean, I think it's a fair critique. But to say like he's like a little like side defender, I think that's a little disingenuous in my opinion.
Well, he calls us Lio sweepers, so that's why I'm putting his own logic against him. Apparently, we sweep for Lio.
Yeah, apparently I'm besties with him just because I told him to not. I told him I'm a grooming victim.
I'm looking at it as like I guess like an isolated principle rather than like contesting a hypocrisy, I guess. But like, I mean, I wouldn't consider you guys Lio sweepers. Like, I wouldn't consider him like a side defender. So I guess that's just like my thing.
This is Ace being fair. I don't particularly care. Listen, if I had a criticism of Ace, my criticism of Ace is going to be just having Dreamer in the server. If you're going to have a troll in the server and you're not going to police your server, that is up to him. That's my major critique. That is, listen, if you're bothering communities and you don't want to police it for X, Y, and Z, that's completely up to you. That's just my personal thing. That's my biggest criticism of Ace so far in this call, from what I could tell right now. I don't think this is from what I understand, this is Ace's server. This is not Lio server. This is Ace's server.
Got it.
No, this is more of like we're not actually calling him like side sweepers. It's more of using his logic against him because that's what it is.
Yeah.
Like, you know, if he wants to use the argument of like, you know, saying Lio didn't defend Corny as like calling out sweepers, then him not speaking about Corny or like Sai, that's fucking him being a side sweeper.
Yes, we're using his own logic against him.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I guess like if you wanted to make a video, actually, I don't even know what you really wanted to do at this point.
No,
like,
People were saying Dreamer is server muted. Is that true? Dreamer talks in this call, so I don't believe so.
Ace, you not understand.
He's like Dreamer is right here in the call. His thing is constantly flickering. It is not like quiet. It's literally just flickering.
Understanding us, Ace. You're not understanding us.
Well, to be fair, Ari, part of your criticism is make a video on make a video on like Sai if you genuinely believe that, like if you care about this, but then you also say he's not the type of person to deal with this stuff. So it's like it's kind of contradictory.
No, I'm trying to say he's a hypocrite for shit. I worded it wrong.
I wouldn't even say it's hypocrisy. He's just a liar. That's just all it comes down to. And I know, Ace, you're trying your best to give him as much benefit of the doubt as possible, but come on, man, you got to stop. He has habitually lied the entire time he's been in the server. You got to stop that, man.
It's not like that. I'm talking about like if it's like a side defender claim. I just feel like that's disingenuous. I'm thinking.
No, we're not. No, Ace.
We're not saying you're a side defender in a bubble. We're saying by your own values, you are a side defender.
I literally don't care about this. Holy fuck. All these people are fucking stupid. Holy shit. Who the fuck cares about... Who the fuck cares who's a side defender, who's not a side defender? I literally don't give a fuck.
I think his own values matter. That's where that's going. So you don't have to worry about that. Now, I'm going to go ahead and continue here for just a moment because I am curious, and I'll go ahead and bring it back up since, all that stuff. Dreamer, you don't have the excuse of, I don't have access to her server. You know we did. How did you get the logs? Could have asked by your own values, where you sit there and you try your best to bludgeon me with the FCK, even though you've been told you're wrong multiple times by multiple sources. You just actually don't care. And you can just admit that. Just say, I actually don't care about any of this. I'm just mad, Lio, that you didn't do what I wanted because I'm not used to hearing no. Be a lot easier to handle than you attempting to moral flag and failing miserably because you don't have anything consistent to bounce off of.
You won't even give me the Fennec DMs. Why would you give me the Psylogs?
Exactly. I'm not going to give you the Fennec DMs. I owe you nothing. I owe you nothing. And this was before you got real stupid with me, sport. Before you got real stupid with me, you could have
Lio's a fucking moron. Lio's a lolcow. You want me to say it? Lio's a fucking lolcow. Yeah, no, this is
I'm trying to work out why there is a fucking intervention call.
Yeah,
like,
this is fucking stupid.
Yeah, this is so retarded.
Is it ignorant if I say if you get pissy on Discord about something, go do something else and think before you act?
Yeah, no, it's not literally pissy. This is a fucking lolcow behavior. This is, listen. The rule has always been, specifically from what I understand with Lio, has been if he's gonna be a fucking lolcow, we cover it. This is lolcow behavior. This is absolutely, like, why would I defend this? Why would I absolutely defend this? This is fucking stupid. This is a Lio L. This is the biggest Lio L. Because, Q's Hood Ornament, thank you for the 10. I am going to just skip through that. Thank you. Everyone who is now a member, thank you very much. If you
I don't disagree with you. The biggest Lio... Excuse me, I interrupted you.
Thank you. If you want to be a member today, all you got to do is join join the Lio, join the live stream. This is so fucking
join the Lio stream. Guys, join the Lio stream.
What were you gonna say, dude?
The biggest L was on Ace's stream where he screamed his ox again.
I mean, that's to go fuck yourself. I mean, like, if Lio wants to dox himself, that's on him. But this is literally like the biggest L I've ever seen. Listen, if Lio wants to pop in stream, he's able to pop in stream. I would love for Lio to pop in stream. I just know he's not around.
So it's past his bedtime, right?
Past his bedtime.
I mean, I'm not being rude. He
does. He does go to bed.
Schedule.
asked at any time before then, side logs, and I would have given it to you. It would have taken me a minute to figure out how to do that, considering how big they are. But you didn't do that. And now you're just pivoting again into something more modern. Well, you won't give me the Fennec log. I don't owe you the Fennec logs. I don't owe anybody the Fennec logs, honestly, but the people who have seen them.
Fear the
confirm
future.
Fennec
Progress is a lie.
Hey, Quite, what's up, buddy?
Hey, Quite.
Buddy,
Hello.
this is fucking
Okay.
Quite. Not the stream, buddy, not the stream. It's Quite, everybody. Love, friend of the channel. Love Quite every day. Yes, the trans robot. Quite is my man.
Didn't let me see them.
Okay, so Ace is about to give context.
Thank you, Ace.
The call started unrelated with a convo between Leo and a guy named Ari, not even meant to be a gay dreamer call again lol, so random but here we are.
Thank you, Ace. This is such a...
Ari is a...
Hmm?
I'm so sorry.
Did you
Ari
say
is the person
Aryan
who sounds
support?
like...
Did the
No,
German just
I
say
said,
Aryan
fuck
support?
you, fuck you.
Can we
Ari
get
is the
Ace
person
on?
who sounds like Ian.
Yeah, if Ace wants to come on, he's allowed to. I don't like Ace.
Because I don't like. Okay, so what? Why was there a call between Lio and Ari, whoever the fuck Ari is?
If Ace wants to come on, Ace knows that he can join waiting. I have no problem with it. It's always been my thing with Ace. Ace, where you at, buddy? Ace, where you at? Ace, where you at?
Drag him in here.
Is he in?
He's at hold on.
Yeah.
Where is he? Where is he?
Because I'd like to know how this developed. As like you were joining this part way through, talking about Dreamer covering Sai, and to be clear, Dreamer's fought with Sai on Blue Sky. They're not like they've had back and forth that are not positive. So I'm just wondering how we fucking got here. That would actually be quite useful.
Let's see. Okay, Ace is in the waiting room.
Yeah.
Ace, you're on the stream now. What's the? I'm gonna fucking stop. I'm gonna kill all of you with your fucking Discord.
I hate
voices.
this
What's
bullshit.
up?
Banger intro.
Yeah, okay, so like this like did not even like mean to like be like a Lio and Dreamer confrontation at all. Ari's like just some like other like small commentator in my server. He said something like random in Spurgatory. He said something like I guess like what was it, like parents are solely responsible if their children get groomed, I guess, whatever. And then Lio just wanted to have a civil conversation with him about that, and it was like 10 minutes. It was stupid, but whatever, right? Dreamer was like muted the whole time, and then it just they just like started really like picking at him or whatever, and like that's just kind of like how it devolved into it. So it's like it was really dumb. Wasn't even like planned to be that way, and it just like there was like some calls even before this where like I guess like they just didn't really like Dreamer, but like most of the time Dreamer was just kind of like chill or muted for for like the most part. I guess like this was just kind of like
so why is this the because okay, so this has been my issue with Lio, and this is like this is like kind of my limit with him at this point, personally speaking. This is Lio engaging with somebody that he has no chill with. Like literally he goes schizo on Dreamer for what I believe is absolutely Dreamer's entire intent, which is be a troll. Like, which is honestly fine. I literally don't give a fuck. Like that's so like Ranger, thank you. I'm just gonna mute you. Thank you.
Thank you.
But like, you know what I mean? Like, why?
No, yeah,
why?
for sure.
Why is he engaging this? And Lio should answer this at this point. I'll say it. Lio's being a coward if he's not answering it. I'll fucking say it. And he'll probably say, "Oh, well, you told me not to." Blah, 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 blah. And as I've said before, I've asked, why is he engaging with this?
Yeah, because I don't know, like with Dreamer, in my opinion, he's like one of the most like boring detractors to ever like be like there for like Lio, because the whole issue is just personal grievances. He doesn't like Dreamer because he's like parasocial, annoying, and I guess has said like some slanderous claims, whether it's in the heat of the moment or based on like something that he genuinely believes. Because the first time that he was removed from my server is because he made like the claim after like arguing with Lio for hours that like he groomed hopeless peaches. And then I was like, okay, lol. And then I let him back in or whatever. He's like said he would like promise not to do that again or whatnot. But then he had criticisms about the Courtney Peach shit. And I think he like went maybe a little bit above and beyond, probably. with the Courtney Pete shit, but because he was starting to make claims that like Lio was like harboring like a predator or whatnot, and Lio kind of like, I guess, got like tired of that over time and just kind of snapped. And welcome to this call, I guess. It's stupid. He didn't have to engage with it. I don't know. Even like something that I found that was kind of tedious when I was just going over like because this isn't like sorry, to refer to an earlier call, right? I went live streaming at one point and I was going over like Lazy Bedhead's interview with KP, and I was just like I think like Pumpkin, who was like a mod, randomly dragged Dreamer in, right? And it's like, okay, that's gay. But then like Lio came in and they did not engage with each other at all for the Courtney Pete shit. Anytime like Dreamer would ask Lio like, hey, why did you like, keep Courtney around? He literally like paused and said, Dreamer, kill yourself, I owe you nothing. And I'm like, okay, like that's just gay. That's just fucking like, why are you in this call then?
I think so there's a question being asked to me, why should Lio be chased out of a VC? So here's the thing. Lio doesn't need to be chased out of a VC. Lio needs to act mature for his fucking age. I'm gonna be honest. Lio needs to act his fucking age. I don't care that he has like the latest documented autism diagnosis in the world, or whatever the fuck excuse I'm gonna hear. He needs to not engage with this. I actually don't give a fuck. There's no excuse for it. Like, it's not me being upsetty spaghetti or anything. Like, there's literally no excuse for it. Like, if you're gonna engage in the troll and you're gonna like legitimately just get farmed, that's on you. And you want to know what?
No, I agree.
That is completely on you, and you deserve to be milked. That's just my opinion on it. Like, everyone should have the ability to react to this, and I do think that Lio has a responsibility to take some accountability for it. I don't think anybody agrees with me on this panel. If somebody does, they can let me know.
Sorry, I zoned out for a minute. What was
the question was the question was, why should Lio be chased out? And I said Lio shouldn't be chased out. He should have the maturity to realize that this is a troll, and he should take the responsibility as an adult to just like actually be an adult for like 20 seconds and be like,
As
hey,
someone who has
Quite.
no idea what the fuck you're talking about,
Hi,
I have
Quite.
no opinions. I've been told it's authoritarian related, but I'm not political, so I have no opinions on the new God King.
I miss you, Quite.
Okay.
He's gonna keep doing that.
Awesome.
So, Becket, what do you think on that?
I think that like he's being a Discord spug.
Yes.
Right? And it's just like, I mean, this is gay.
Yes.
But I think part of the problem generally with this, like the fucking anti-Lio stuff, is like it's like with the first Dreamer call, people going, "Oh, like this is worse." It's like the Rosa call over again. It's like it's not though. it's just not. If you just say this is gay and cringe or Lio's retarded, or if you want to take the stance of like Lio's like Aiden's stance of like, oh well, Lio's doing this for like self-empowerment, I think that's fine. I think that's completely legitimate. It's when it's like people run to these weird extremes with this, of it's just like, oh, this is the same thing. It's like, well, it's obviously not.
Well,
Here's
what I will say, because I know what Aiden's not necessarily frustration, but actual, and I think it's legitimate criticism. Aiden, if you hear this, I think it's legitimately I think it's like legit criticism. Lio does a vague post about Aiden in this call. Allegedly, from what I remember. I don't know if it's this one or the other one, where he's talking about what Aiden has said about him. And it's like, that's totally, like, to me, I don't think that's like, I think Aiden has every right to feel that way. Be like, well, Lio's not talking to me, but he's talking about me.
I guess I have a question. So, you had an issue with somebody else talking about somebody else saying they should act their age. How is this different how is this different than that case when you're...
You talking about me specifically?
Yeah.
In what regard?
I forgot the name of the people involved.
Oh, you talking about Blackish? Are you talking about Blackish and Psy?
Yes.
What I'm saying is that he should be mature enough. he has run into this consistently and constantly. This is the criticism. It's not just the accountability content. It's not just the Predator content. This is the criticism of Lio. He goes into these calls where he argues with random Discord spurgs and is a Discord spurg.
Well, I mean, but that's just true.
That's
just true. He is just a Discord spurg.
Which I agree. I'm not calling him a sexual predator. I'm not doing all the extra shit because I think the extra shit is unless there is like consistent evidence of it, which I've never seen. I've asked for it repeatedly. I have asked for the sexual predator thing repeatedly, but like that's my issue is that Lio has the forethought to act a certain way. Now, when it comes to Psy, I've said that yes, the age part is not my issue. It's the maturity part. If I said specifically age, what I'm just saying is that like at the point where like Lio knows that this is the problem and he's being, in my personal opinion, obtuse about it.
Algie.
Yes, do. How can I help
Algie.
you? Yes, how can I
But
help
the
you?
Discord spurg thing is funny.
It is funny. I will make fun of him for it, but I think that there's legitimate criticisms based on his history as the pedo shit, as the pedo hunter shit.
Well, this is not pedo hunting. This is literally just him spurging at a troll.
It is not pedo hunting shit, but I want to make it very clear is that it becomes the totality of all of his dramas, and he's going to have to... Someone once described this, the Rosa Call is a purgatory of Lio's own making. I agree with that statement. Lio's going to have to be accountable for it to the end of his online career.
It will haunt him until his death.
Yes.
And he's going to
have to
about it.
re-explain it and he's going to have to re-explain it and rediscuss it every time. And the fact that he doesn't realize that is his own cross to bear. That's my personal opinion, though. That's not anybody else's opinion. That's maybe not Beckett's opinion, Ace's opinion, Du's opinion, Greg's opinion. It's just my opinion. Would you say that the totality of his actions colors his general character? Yeah. Here's what I would say. I would say that if Lio is going to pride himself on wanting to do better and then kind of spurging out anyone else brings up his past history and showing that they can poke at him and make him act out in a similar fashion, that is completely on him.
Yeah, the thing I just don't like is when people tweet everything retarded he does. Like, whoa, this literally Rosa 2. He's doing this shit again. It's not the shit that he was being told to stop. In my opinion.
Melly, I'm doing okay. Thank you for saying that I'm your favorite. You're my favorite Aussie.
Stop spoiling him.
No.
He gets an ego.
Yes. But I well, like this is my issue. This is my legitimate issue with Lio, is that this isn't just accountability. This isn't just the pedo hunting. It's a pattern of behavior that has led to it. It's why, and I've made the point, and I made the point at the beginning of the stream, and I will make it now. My view of Lio, personally, was always, if you start constantly attacking Lio over and over for illegitimate criticisms, what will happen is the victims of the new victims of the ACC that are all, from what I understand, adults and content creators in their own right, truly you can look at as one. They're going to huddle around him in a hug box and defend him because in my opinion, you're not attacking him correctly. That is what Psy did, in my personal opinion. I understand where Aiden's criticisms are coming from, though. You can call me a fucking fence sitter, but I kind of see it. I see the fact that Lio is going to invoke a content creator's name in a fucking Discord call with multiple people, some of which are his fans, some of which are neutral about him, and some of which, like Dreamer, that don't like him. Why? Like, listen, if he's gonna deny Aiden the content, that's totally fine. I don't care. I find that funny. But at the same time...
if he brings up Aiden in that while not talking to him, that's gay.
Yeah. But if that's part of the point, like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, it's like very clearly like a problem. Just a problem. And he should be like honest about that. I think that there are
Becket
genuine...
aggressively typing.
No, that's...
Sorry, I'm arguing with morale.
Oh God, bro. For what it's worth,
No, it's fine. We're getting somewhere. Somewhere.
For what it's worth,
fine.
I do think that Morale had like legitimate posts that had legitimate like criticisms. I do.
Yeah, I think.
Why
Look,
should
it's the same position. It's the same position as the Willie Mac conversation. Just don't come a moral fag at me.
Yeah.
Like this seems to like I've been wildly consistent about this, and one thing I will say is because I've just heard it through a DM and things. Some people are like, well, like Becket, you've taken moral stances before, and once again, I think you can go back and watch my own content. I'm generally pretty big on judging people by their own standards. I think that's part of the problem. I don't think I like content where it's like this weird SJW shit of just like, oh my god, they say the bad word or they do this thing. I'm just like, that's gay. I don't care. I think judging people by their own standards and the standards of the communities they're in is just far more effective because those internal breaches, I think, are far worse. Because that's what you purport to believe. And if you're like going against that, that's, I think, much more relevant to talk about. And that's just my opinion. But I think that might be a disconnect as well. At the moment, like, Lio's never said at any point, I can't believe people get in these fucking calls and argue like this. Lio likes this. So it's like, that's his position. Like, I can say it's gay. I can say it's retarded. But, like, is it evil? Or is it, I don't know. That's just his standard. You don't have to like it.
Yeah. And for what it's worth, like, I agree with what Kato is saying in chat. Like, he should learn enough to how to control his own responses. Listen, this is my personal, like, this is why I wanted to make this coverage, because I think for me, this is just like, oh, though this is him backsliding. Personally, for me, this is him backsliding.
You see Fishy's in this call?
I love Fishy.
Yes, I know Fishy's in the call. We're not going to do this. Also, I do want to make it very clear. I kind of want to highlight something real quick before it like goes any further. I don't love calls with like chatters. And this would go if Lio's attacking Dreamer as a chatter or any other chatter. I'm not a big fan of why? Because none of these people in this call are a content creator, don't have a fucking platform. If they want to jump on a stream, that's perfectly on them. But like this is a public VC. It doesn't need to be recorded with other chatters in there. If it's an actual content creator, like fucking spurging out on a stream, fuck it, clip it and ship it. My personal thing is I don't like recording chatters with it. I'll make fun of the chatters because they're in there. It's just that's like for me. That's like a
just close your eyes and imagine it's not recording.
Yeah, I know, but it's a bridge for me.
Because you're saying that he's ghosted him, yeah.
Yeah, and you've said a lot of things about me you refuse to put evidence to. So let me ask you again, since you want to avoid the question. Did you call rain on Courtney?
No.
Then you don't believe she's a danger to kids.
So Lio's a fucking moron. You don't call rain on Courtney. You would call the National Centers for Missing and Exploited Children. You fucking buffoon. Continuing.
You habitual liar.
Unless he said straight up, unless fucking Dreamer said that he was going to call them, that's a different thing entirely. Okay. Yeah, National Centers for Missing and Exploited Children. Thank you, Star. Star, I know you're in the general. I'm trying not to take too many people here. I just want to kind of keep the people who are relevant specifically to this call, Ace, because he's been in it. But I want to thank you very much for being in stream.
Sorry, are you done, Lawyer?
Yes, go ahead.
And that's why we're fucking annoyed at you. You're a habitual liar. You can't get your fucking story straight. That's why we're all annoyed at you. You have no idea what the fuck you were doing.
Could someone okay, so if someone watched Dreamer's video, did he say that he was going to call Rain, yes or no? That's a question I actually have. Ace, did you watch his Courtney video?
I did, but from what I remember, I don't think he was like planning on taking it legally, handling it legally or anything like that. Now,
No. Dreamer's in the chat saying no. Then that's fucking Lio's hell. This is Lio being Lio. Like, sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry. This is him being fucking a Spurg. Like, this is him being a Spurg, and this is why I wanted to cover this, because I do think this is a backslide.
You just saw the situation. This is my opinion. You just saw the situation and said, "Oh, I can get some clout off this," and then you got slighted by Lio at some point, and then you.
Mally, you always can get special treatment because you're my favorite Aussie. So what we are covering right now is a set of 2 publicly recorded VC calls between Lio, members from Ace's community, which there is crossover with Lio's community, and Dreamer72. Dreamer72 is a troll, but I will say this, Dreamer is a effective troll. That's my personal opinion. We've caught Dreamer in lies before, but that doesn't mean that he's not an effective troll. Is Do your favorite German? Of course she is. She's
Who
my
else
wife.
would it be?
I just realized I used the wrong microphone the entire time.
Hi.
You had been. I just didn't want to say anything.
Nice.
Yeah. I
Thank
thought it
you.
was a German, common German L.
Yeah. You know, dude, what happened in World War II? You want to talk about it?
They used the wrong microphone.
That's why it all started.
No one
Can you
told
see
them.
why you're-
That's exactly why.
Yeah.
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 Sorry.
I thought-
Can you see
thought you
why
were
we're
done.
annoyed? Yeah, I'm done now.
Because here's the thing. Dreamer, prove to me those DMs are real.
What?
Prove to me the messages you pulled up and Malcolm pulled up. Prove to me that they're real.
Oh, you're doing this now.
I'm doing this for a reason. Stupid. Answer the question. Prove to me they're real. How do you know they're real?
Well, Courtney admitted it, so
Courtney admitted what? And where?
that the DMs.
Where?
That the DMs.
Where? Where did Courtney admit it?
When she was arguing with you in Cat Slayer, you fucking retard.
Show the DMs then.
Courtney wasn't
Sorry.
arguing with me. What are you on about?
Yeah, because you're not gonna do that.
You're not going to do that. No, I'm going to ask you again.
You gotta get your friends to do it because you're too
No, I'm
much of
doing
a
it right
pussy
now.
to do
I'm
it.
doing it right now, Mushmouth. So pay attention to what I'm telling you. I know your daddy didn't give you any discipline, but I'm about to. I'm about to smack you across.
This is fucking embarrassing. I'm sorry. Like, this is fucking embarrassing on Lio's part. This is. Like, he's doing the old Lio shit. He's doing the old Lio. This is, in my opinion, this is the old Lio shit. It's not about the accountability calls. It's not about pedo hunting. This is him being like, "Oh, you know what I'm going to do? This is me threatening you, saying I'm going to fucking do like fucking jujitsu, fucking Mexican jujitsu on you." And that's like insane. Like this is fucking stupid. Oh, I'm just gonna fucking continue.
Your mouth is shut up. Let's continue this, all right? Before I gotta take my belt off and give you the discipline daddy didn't because daddy's too soft on you because mommy.
Becket, are we calling Lio a fucking Spurg?
Yeah, I mean, he is just a Discord Spurg, right?
Yeah. This is just a Discord.
I like, so you said earlier you think it's a backslide.
Yeah.
And I've been thinking about that for like 5 minutes while typing to Morale. I don't know if it is. I don't know if it's a backslide because I don't know if he ever stopped doing this. Right? Like the Discord Spurg shit of just ending up in random calls. Like even during the drama, this would happen like with like the Grok barrel calls and stuff. They weren't accountability calls there. They were just Lio sat in a call and then someone would join and end up in this like dumb fucking gay fight. So I don't know if I'd call it a backslide. It's just Lio's a Discord Spurg. He's always been a Discord Spurg. I mean, that's like the core of what the Senate is, Discord Spurgery. In the same way I call Vlad like a Discord Spurg, right?
Sure. But then my argument to you is this, like straight up. Because Vlad has been in my VCs, and so is Emra. I know you're talking to Emra. If Emra's still listening to this, both of them will do like the incendiary shit, and then you're like, hey, knock the fuck off, and they chill, right? Nobody's doing this in this VC because nobody likes Streamer. Nobody has the balls to tell Lio, hey, you're doing something wrong. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's my issue. And like, this would be my criticism for Ace. I know you're here. I'm going to, like, this is my criticism. Nobody fucking calls him on it. And because it's a tee-hee ha-ha, and Dreamer is Dreamer can be the biggest fucking troll and the biggest liar on the internet. Nobody
Do you
has.
think Lio would have cared though?
Hmm?
If someone told him, Lio, you're being gay right now, do you think he would have cared?
That's on him. And if he doesn't, then you can criticize him for that. The fact that nobody's doing that is on him. There's no ponder in this call. There's nobody that's going to do that. And if he didn't care, I would say that's even more of a backslide, personally. Because he has attempted to stay out of these calls, whether they're in his current era that I have interacted with him. Like, this would be a backslide for me.
He died. Anyways, on to what I was going to say. That stream came out.
Yes, Do as a channel. If you want to go to Do Snail House, one of the mods, I'm going to put it in the chat. You can subscribe to Do today. She is our favorite German.
How many Germans do you know, though?
A
Just
couple.
the two, really. The two famous ones. You and, the other guy.
The other guy.
The other guy.
Yeah, PewDiePie. I know PewDiePie. He's from Germany, right?
He's not German.
He's not German, you fucker.
Not sure.
I love you too.
Before Courtney got taken to task in my server, you had no way of verifying.
Full disclosure, I've told Lio that Courtney was the biggest fucking liability known to man. Multiple fucking people did it. That is his L to bear. I know Courtney has made her own stream saying her and Lio were never close. Sure. Gonna say that it's an L. I will say, because Dreamer's in the chat, I have seen the Fennec stuff. The way it was presented to me, personally, was Fennec has their own issues. Your mileage may vary with these allegations. So, it was already introduced to me very poorly. Just saying that. Not excusing Lio. That's actually how it was introduced to me by other people.
If they were real. You don't know if they were doctored or not. You just ran with them because you're that irresponsible because you don't care. Courtney could sit there and rape 500 kids in front of you. You wouldn't care unless you found a way to use it against me because I've actually told you no and you just can't stand that. You don't care. That's my point.
Oh, this got me fucking cackling. This got me cackling. I had to bury my fucking head into the pillow because I was on the verge of screaming in laughter.
Yeah, Dreamer, I knew you were going to fuck up again. Honestly, I was just waiting for it because I didn't think you deserved another chance.
Dreamer, and also you need to stop trying to talk.
This is fucking cringe, gay, stupid. All you fucking Discord people. Again, this is a Discord call that's being recorded. I know some of you are in my Discord as well from time to time. If I ever fucking hear you people do this, I'm fucking nuking you from orbit.
Everyone who was muted in this call won.
Yes, 100%. Everyone who is muted in this call, who never speaks in this call, is a fucking winner. This is so cringe. This is so fucking stupid. This is bad. This is bad.
Fucked up because you're a fucking pussy. I'm sorry. You just
does this make Dreamer look good? I wouldn't say that.
No.
What I would say is that this just makes Dreamer be an effective troll. Which, actually, you know what? Fuck it. It's a Dreamer W. If Dreamer's going to be a troll, this is an effective Dreamer troll. It's my personal opinion on it.
Can't do it.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for him to show up at my house like he promised he would.
Yo, Dream, why don't you go fight Lio if you mean everything you say? Go on, 1v1 Lio Convoy.
Please do. Nobody ever
please do.
shows up when
I
they
would
say they
pay
will.
for that shit. I would
Get
fly
Daddy to
Texas.
drive you. Ask Daddy to drive you to Texas. Say, hey, Dad, can you drive me so I can fight this middle-aged man?
I will fly to Texas, head to Lio's address just to watch you two fight.
All of you people should kill yourselves.
Wait, hold on. That's it.
This is so fucking stupid!
Apology, stop telling people to kill themselves.
No! They should fucking take their lives!
See?
I think okay, like one of my drawbacks here is just it's not like a gallery call. There's not they're not doing this for entertainment. This is just people in the call.
Yeah.
And it's screaming at Dreamer. And I'm just like,
sure.
Do they even know they're being recorded?
No, nobody knows they're being recorded.
No.
no, it's the general VC.
Yeah.
I was literally at work.
So normal. It's retarded Discord shit, but it's dude, I feel like it feels like it's bitching at chatters. I know you're everyone else in this call is gay, and I think it's fair to say that with Lio, it's you should know better. This is just random chatter shit, like having
Well,
to go at
yes.
another Spurg. It's Spurg on Spurg violence, and
It's
it's
just
like
Spurg's getting
That's what it is.
enrichment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When it comes
Yeah,
to
enrichment.
chatters, I don't have a fucking issue with it. Personally. I know some people are gonna be like, oh, well, the chatters are saying that. They're being groomed into saying that. I don't fucking give a shit. Like the chatters can say whatever the chatters want. I don't think it's grooming for a chatter to like their fucking streamer. Everybody
So
think
what are you? Oh, ton of these. Hold on.
I'm sorry, everyone. I didn't do my
Yes,
job.
I know it's a
I forgot
commentary
to
Discord.
ask you for a microphone emoji, microphone emoji, microphone.
Thank you, Kikan.
Thank you, Kikan. Thank you, everybody who's
Pull up
tipped. I
and
didn't
catch
realize.
DA fade, bruh.
Well,
Thank you,
because
thank you,
go on.
No, I was gonna ask. So, what are you saying? Like, I'm not arguing it. I'm just genuinely asking you. Do you think content creators, streamers, what have you, should have a higher standard for yourself when interacting with chatters,
Yes.
NPCs like this?
100%.
Yeah, that's all I'm just
100%. They
clarifying.
should.
It's really gay, and there's probably a line there of like at what point that kind of drops off. But the example I gave is like I joined like for Star Citizen, I joined some dude's Discord. Who's like a content creator, and it felt really fucking weird, and it was just a bit bizarre trying to interact with a new community. And I think a lot of this comes down to like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Because you know that there's a weird like fucking and power imbalance there. But if it's just like, if this was a call without Lio in it, and it was just a load of like people in Ace's Discord spurring at Dreamer, like,
Nobody would care.
No one would care. Doesn't matter.
Gotcha.
Right?
Yeah.
It's the fact that Lio's being like retarded as fuck and doing this fucking group cool shit. That's the only thing that's really interesting about it. It's like whenever I hear anyone else's voice in it, I'm like, shut up. You're blocking the content. Right?
Well, because like, you know what? For what it's worth, like I think Leia is correct. Like ACC wants to act like they're different, but this is just the commentary community. Like this is people fighting in
commentary hell.
This is commentary hell. This is people like sometimes fighting in spicy. And it's not to this degree. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna say this is the same as spicy. I don't think it is. But it's like it's along the similar lines of like anybody can join in, and if you're in the fucking gauntlet, you're gonna get like fucking clowned on. But like, at what point do we stop calling this the ACC? I take psychic damage every time. ACC needs to die, and I will be the fucking nail in its coffin if I need to be. But yeah, like
okay, back to the ground, Falgi. Back to the ground.
Lio.
Oh, fuck you. But no, it's like this is commentary hell shit. And if Lio can't be called out for this because he's allegedly supposed to be partly above it, I'm not saying that he's fully changed, but partly above it, that is on him. And he has to own that. And if he is... Ace, you were in this call, right? When he mentions Aiden? Or the critiques of Aiden that Aiden had for him?
It was one clip, and I think it could have been like after I was like, I left, but he pretty much like, if I recollect,
it was Jonestown. It's the Jonestown thing. I know it specifically.
Yeah, he wasn't going to engage with him or anything.
Which
like
is
that
fine. You don't need to engage
liar.
with him, but if you're gonna like vague post about him in a public call with anybody listening, that's just fucking that's cowardly. Like it is. Sorry.
Yeah, it's scary.
It is cowardice. Like
Wait,
I don't
hold on.
like in my opinion.
Hold on. He's not doing this public. Well, I mean, it's a public VC, but it's not like he's going to make a load of fucking hit piece content on Aiden, is it?
No, but what I would say is that he should know better. He should just know.
Yeah, he knows he's going to get recorded. I mean, I think my main thing here is like, well, you know you're going to get recorded and get turned into content retard. So if you're giving people that, you can't really deny it to Aiden. I think that's a weird standard to hold. But
that's what I'm saying is like
usually with the vague posty stuff, if somebody doesn't like a content creator and they're another content creator, I don't think we'd like. I'm just trying to be consistent with this kind of shit because again, it gets like unwieldy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, at this point, like the shit with Aiden, it's kind of like, well, I said to Aiden earlier, he should just go into these VCs. I mean, I think it would be completely consistent for like if Aiden joins Ace's Discord and Lio's in there, and Aiden ambushes him and records the call. I think that's fine.
Yeah.
Like we've all like, I think that's a completely consistent standard.
Yeah, I wouldn't
right?
give a fuck if anyone came in.
I listen.
Public.
Listen, I will say this right now.
Yeah.
Aiden, if you're still in chat, because I know you have an alt, you can also talk on your reel sometimes as well. If Aiden and Lio agree to go in the fucking creator clash thing, I will do what I did with Psy. I will.
No, don't say that. That's gay. Look, I think at this
Are
point,
you trying to love bomb?
I can't believe you're pulling a fucking cyber squad.
no, I just think, look, Lio's are running around Discord calls. Like, there's a couple of servers he hangs out in. The easiest one that's going to be is like Aces. Just fucking join Aces Discord.
That's
and
fine.
Then go from there. Because like this, look, Lio's not going to do a prepared call for whatever fucking reason. Gay, but like, yeah. At this point, if he's like, we all know that these gen calls are going to become public. Lio has no leg to stand on to complain about that because he has recorded public VCs and they've been released, as have many, many people. So he cannot complain about it. And he would be completely fucking bitch made if he did. So there's your route in. If he won't organize the call, then fucking ambush him. That's the obvious answer. Right?
It's fair.
I'll bring the snacks.
Pat, you know what, Ari? I'll bring a lawn chair out just for you. But go ahead, Dreamer. Tell us why you're not going to show up.
Fucking go.
I'm going to show up. I'll show up.
Okay.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
So
cool.
I wonder if you give me your address. A week? No way, dude.
Hold on, shush. I'm going to read it off one more time. 17802 paddle wheel drive, spring Texas 77379.
Talks. What are we doing? What are we doing here?
Yeah, I don't know why he does that.
What's
He
like
did that, like, for
non-copyright
whatever.
music? What's non-copyright music? What is non-copyright music? I need to know right now. Okay. Chill music, right?
I think we need goofy music for this. I think we need like comedy.
Put on
horns
Snake
and
Eater.
honks.
No,
I'm gonna
Circus
go
music.
I'm gonna like kill myself. I need music for this call. Tranquil, play Daughters. You won't get what you want. What the fuck is? No, that's by John Mayer. What the fuck do you want? Quite. Oh god damn it. What the fuck? What's the Benny Hill song? Benny Hill.
Benny, that will get claimed.
Are you fucking for real? I need.
Why wouldn't it? You know the name of it. It's called Benny Hill.
What? I need like a comedy fucking track. You know what? DK rap. BB no money. Okay, DK rap. Benny
Dead.
Hill song Yakety Yak. Okay. Zach just plays that. Hold on. DK rap. No lyrics. Okay, is this
Well,
it?
I can see if I can send you one that I know.
All right, here we go.
Let's fucking
This
go.
is how it feels.
That's fine. I'm fine with it.
One day someone will actually show, like bro stop, he has to stop saying his address, it's so odd.
All right, we ready? It's not copyright music. It's the DK rap. It can't be copyrighted.
Why can't it be?
It's game music. Can't be copyrighted, right?
Yes, it can. If we
anyways.
don't, yes, it can.
All right, let's
Always
go.
can.
Hold on.
Oh shit.
Hey, Dreamer, I can pull up a clip and I can just copy it down that everything Lio says, man. Don't worry about it, because I
I
want to see
wouldn't
you
do that
fight Lio.
because I know what he's doing. But the reason why he keeps asking is he wants me to post it in the server or message it to him.
No.
Put it a doxing. That's what he's trying to do.
No.
Bro,
Just say it right now.
drive to a job interview. That's crazy.
Say it right now.
Listen, chat, if Nintendo wants to come at me, all you need to do is support the stream. Like, subscribe, and continue to tip, chat. If you
you said
don't
that wrong.
continue to tip, I've played the DK rap and I haven't gotten caught for it before.
What? No, you said that wrong. Nintendo is coming after us, chat. We need you to donate today.
Yes.
We need money for
Tip,
the
like, subscribe.
fucking suitcase.
Do more shit. I'm gonna continually make fun of Lio. This is content at this point. This is
We will continually get sued by Nintendo.
I got my keyboard.
You're at your
I already read
keyboard.
it off.
Is
You're
ice
at
cream
your
cold,
keyboard.
guys?
Here's the thing.
Man,
Here's how-
wait.
Everyone shut up, let Lio speak.
Here's how I know you have no intention of actually doing it. I routed it off on Ace's stream too, and it's still there. Why didn't you go write it down then?
Sorry, I didn't think you were serious. Just say it right now.
What
Yeah, my
part do you
keyboard.
think I'm not serious
Why have I
about? Go
come
look it
back
on the
to
stream. It's still there.
because this is fucking
It's
bananas.
to set the mood.
Hey, Quiet, what's up,
Who
buddy?
Hey, Quiet, welcome back.
I just want to get like a 3-second ahead on everybody in chat. Don't expect much commentary.
Okay.
I love you too, buddy.
Can you turn the music down a little bit? I can barely hear the call.
It's literally a
Do you want the infinite looper set I use for this?
What is the infinite looper set that you use?
It can loop a YouTube video forever.
Well, I already looped it.
No, you just right click on it and then press loop.
I did it.
Wait, that's a feature now?
Yes.
Yo, I didn't see
Yes.
what the fuck?
Aren't you a YouTuber?
Why
I thought you were a YouTuber, quite.
Do you know what the stats for nerds means? Do you understand any of that metadata? Dude, I just do the fucking algorithm shit. I don't learn keyboard shortcuts.
Well, I'm just Mr. Beast. I don't know how the site works.
I'm just Mr. Beast. I don't even edit my own videos. Do you listen to your fucking self? Listen to yourself.
I do not watch my content, no.
That's what I thought.
Thank you, Quiet. You are forever my favorite person on this earth.
I want to make it clear. I was getting dogged for trying to help.
No,
That's
you
what
were
you
not
get.
getting dogged. You fuck. Alright.
Dude, why is getting dogged a bad thing to you?
Oh.
Oh.
Alright, we're gonna continue with this. It's like fucking 4 a.m. for me, so
Happy to put hands on you. You kidding me?
Read it. I have my keyboard.
Go look, monkey. Go look, monkey. Go on. Go the buttons, monkey.
Come on, you
Say
can
the
do it,
word.
retard. You can do it, big retard.
Is he being racist? I can't tell.
Imagine talking.
Yes. You know what? I'm gonna say it. Lio Convoy, raging racist. Fuck it.
That's a new allegation.
I was asking Arner's question, so I suppose
I don't even know. I don't even know. Oh, it's 4 a.m. Why am I doing this?
You choose to do this, Paulji.
So much
You,
smack about how you want to beat
got
somebody up with your
45
keyboard.
minutes to go, buddy.
No, I don't, because there's 2 of these.
You will be
Wait,
here
what's the
for 10
second
more
one?
hours.
Hold on. What's the second one?
Dude, even if you stream tonight, you gotta do this tomorrow too. I can't fucking. Oh my god, he fucking signed away his weekend for this shit.
Fuck you.
I'm so confused. What's the second one? Why is there another?
I don't know. Ace sent me 2. Apparently, there's 2 parts of this.
Okay.
Why did
to
2
be
people
fair,
have their camera on?
To be fair, I think you'll have to worry about the first call. I believe that's the full call. This is just like Ari recording the second half. So
Okay.
Hopefully that relieves you a little bit.
So only 45 minutes to go.
I was looking at my
My Discord is tripping out. I'll be back in 1 second.
Okay, bye, Becky.
We will miss you.
When people leave Discord chats, like I think they die for a second, and then I'm like, oh wait, no, they just left the call.
So terminally online, when you don't see them online, you think they're dead.
If you die on Discord, you die in real life.
If
it's true.
If you
Why did he go to the waiting room?
Because
he
it's
just
the only
did
place that he can go. There's something can drag him in real quick.
She gave him a
Becket, I
guest-
missed you.
You give him a guest
Hi,
link or
Becky.
some shit?
I will give Becket full rights later. He's on enough.
Wait, what's this? What am I getting rights for?
Quite is the only other guest that has full rights to enter in and out if he chooses.
Yeah, it'd be really nice, actually. It'd be convenient.
Dude, you were being treated like a refugee.
Okay,
at the
I don't
whims
have
of the
fucking
British
rights in
government.
your Discord, and I gotta sit and
Well, you
fucking
treat-
waiting. What do you mean?
Bro, you treat Becket like a peasant?
Okay.
He has an accent. He doesn't automatically get rights here. Okay.
Yeah, you know what?
Listen, I had to fight for my rights here, Becket. Now you have to
Yeah,
do the same.
because of the accent.
You know what, Mally? You get full rights whenever you join the
I
Discord.
wanna-
Mally, full rights.
I want to make it clear, discrimination is part of the DNA of this Discord server. I learned very quickly.
I am gonna kill myself.
But like they've made like new minority
Damn
groups
it.
up. It's no old racism, none of that skin color shit, none of that gay shit. It's role based. It's fucking awesome, dude. It's like new bigotry.
By all means.
Spilled NU.
Neo-racism! Listen to it. It's
You're right here. So legally disavow that.
Are you gonna bring your little fucking fake samurai katana to go stab up Lio Convoy?
Pumpkin.
F.
Did it fucking
Dodgy
F?
Mike might have. No, it's back. Can you hear?
F.
L streamer.
Says.
Keyboard to ask her.
I don't even know where we were.
Something about the katana,
Yeah.
right?
You will become a Spinjitzu god, and you'll just kill every single commentator who made fun of you. Come on. Why are you not taking me up in the offer? Why are you not taking me up in the offer? Are you scared? You scared?
I have no
Pussy boy,
idea.
pussy boy, you scared? You scared, pussy boy?
I'm
Pussy
being
boy?
clear. Do not explain this to me. I have no idea what the fuck is
Do
happening.
you still think Hidden should apologize for making a joke about you getting a job?
No, specifically for.
Sorry. I know there's real history here. I gotta tone it down.
It's all good. I don't know shit either.
I am tired.
I just out of context. This is some of the most ridiculous sentences I've ever heard.
Yeah, welcome to the SCC ACC nonsense bullshit. This is literally them in a nutshell. And then throw in weird pedophiles on the outskirts and in the forefront, and then that's just everything about the ACC. SCC.
I don't even know what that stands for.
Art commentary community, slideshow commentary community.
Oh, specifically the art commentary. Okay, actually,
and then it rolls in
there's the context.
It also rolls in the art meme community.
I went to Wendy's today.
What'd you get?
That's amazing.
10-piece and a chili fry.
Let's get back to this.
Sending a gif of a job application.
Yeah, because I remember when you were in Guac, you were really upset about that. Unreasonably upset about that. It was very weird.
Are you still mad about it, Dreamer?
You still a little piss baby? Still a little crying piss baby? Oh come on, I'm gonna be up like a cop. I'm gonna be up like a cop boy. Piss baby.
I don't like the person that sounds like Yen.
Can you drive me to Lio Convoy so I can beat him up? Come on, bitch boy. Come on, bitch boy.
This call fucking sucks, dude.
I don't know who said that, but that is the most base thing this call does.
Oh, is that someone in the call? Was that someone? Dude, that's so fucking funny. Oh my god, that guy would have killed as a CSGO surf commentator.
Yeah, that's fucking special and a half.
This call fucking sucks, dude. I'm not gonna get over that for a little bit.
Okay, bye. Leave.
Okay, then leave.
It's calorie, you know what I'm saying?
This call
You think
fucking
it's
sucks, dude.
Yeah, you think it sucks? Leave. Bye. Bye.
But we're gonna enjoy bullying this P Diddy supporter.
He's P Diddy himself.
This is so.
He forgot
he's
which
actually P Diddy.
He forgot which name Diddy
Yeah.
was using at the time, so he had to.
Dreamer, how many kids are in your basement? Yeah.
This is so fucking cringe. Holy shit. And to be
I'm
fair,
having a time of my life right now. I don't know what you're on.
this is not all Lio though. Again, I'll shit on Lio. but-
Dude, I don't know anything about Lio.
No,
I'm
I just feel like we're listening to a gen call in a Discord, and they're all like this. They're all completely retarded.
Welcome to Discord.
Oh, Becket, wanted to say I'm a fan of your work.
Thank you. I appreciate that. It's very
Of
nice.
course.
Yeah. Nice.
Aw.
let's get back to it.
How many kids are in your basement?
Well, no, P Diddy has money. Let's not give him too much credit here.
And P Diddy did have a music career, and this dude just sits on his ass scratching his balls and arguing with Twitter retards. So fair enough.
P Diddy Jr. That's why he doesn't have money.
Ain't got something to say, or you're still edging? The fuck are you doing?
Yeah, well, why aren't you saying anything? Why aren't you
Are
saying
you
anything?
dragging or rushing?
Come on, pussy boy, say some.
This is the cringiest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm gonna continue to listen, but I'm gonna speed it up because I might put my head in an oven.
I won't lie. I love how you sound like you want to die, like quite.
I listen. I'm completely gone now. Quite just told me he likes my work, and I was like, what the fuck?
That's the highlight of the day.
We could even say, Becket, I do not like your work.
Oh, dude, that would be easier.
I just like all your videos. Don't worry.
I actively think your Hypnotist Sappho video is the weakest video you've ever done.
Do you know what? That is the I needed to do that video to get anywhere near sane again, but it's definitely the weakest. Somebody was like, it's only got 15k views, and I was like, good.
Dude, you got a great voice. Have you considered reading Reddit posts?
Oh no! Oh
Dude,
no!
I missed the boat. Could you imagine going back and reading fucking Craigslist?
The council
ads?
watching the Google.
It's crazy that you think the wave's over.
Dude, I'd love to. Dude, I'd love to do a parody video of that, like a shit post.
You just need the packaging, man. By
You
the
joke
way, I'm
about
a
it once and then you
consultant,
become
$150 an hour.
full-time Reddit reader.
Sorry, say that again, quick.
I was making a joke. It's like, I'm a consultant, 150 an hour.
Pennies?
I can make
Well,
you a star, kid.
I'll hold you to that. I'll hold you to that.
Don't do that.
Could you imagine the Google Doc? Quite promised to make me a star, and I paid him, and now my channel's dead.
I'm gonna be honest, man. I think I could make it past a Google Doc.
Listen. All I'm gonna say is Brad Taste. Are we paying for you to review our music? Is that what's gonna happen?
I don't want to talk about Brad Taste, man. That shit hurts.
Oh no! Did you like Brad?
I knew him.
Ah no!
My condolences.
I met Tina. She's very sweet.
I really obviously it's personal, so I don't care to get in any details here.
You don't have to.
You don't have to. Fauci, where art thou? Discord link. Mally, add me on Discord, and I will send you the link right now.
At this point, with his enjoyment of all the negative energy his way, why do we not expect that he's smacking his cock to this?
Oh, he's I forgot about that. God damn it! Oh, he's a masochist.
I mean, granted, I think this dude's too fat to fucking even see it half the time. So, hey, Dreamer, how many times do you shower? Do you shower, Dreamer?
Yeah, twice or 3 times a week.
I love how that's the one question he answered.
That's the one thing.
That's the one question.
Be asking if you have kids in your basement, but no, you shower.
What? Okay, so
is this
far,
something you want?
I hate this person.
Is this something you want, Dreamer?
Yeah, this person
Child
sucks.
diddler.
Yeah, he's a child diddler who showers. Dreamer, do you like dog dick?
Oh god.
He didn't deny it.
He didn't deny it. He didn't deny it. All right, what are we adding to the list? Wait, were you part of the Epstein list?
Oh my god.
Yeah, where were you when Jeffrey Epstein died, Dreamer?
It's classified information.
Oh, it's
Well,
classified.
hey, at least he's engaging in the troll. At least Dreamer is engaging in the troll. I am so. This call fucking sucks.
Yeah.
This call sucks. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit more.
More?
Well, fuck yourself, Ace.
I think it doesn't help. There's so much poor conversation about this fucking thing.
Yeah.
And I listened to it, and I'm like, yeah, they're retards in a Discord call.
I somehow expected more.
Yeah. I was told that this Discord call was a lot more than it was supposed to be, right? I was told that it was supposed to be like this is the call to end all calls, this is the most important call that's ever been. But I'm not gonna lie, this is
You sure, buddy?
This is cringe.
This sounds like an improv exercise, dude.
Yeah, this does.
Fuck. I do think, I will say this though, I think it's fucking, I don't know whether there's an argument here that like trying to like waiting for Lio to get into a call and then trying to farm the blood sports out of it. Not the people who filmed this, but like the person who's in the call, like, oh yeah, you're gonna turn up at Lio's house, like little bro, that kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's especially gay ACC behavior.
Yeah. Well, I think that there's a legitimate argument for Lio surrounds himself around a specific set of people, and they are fans and individuals around the ACC that are acting in his best interest. That doesn't matter. Mally Malware, you're live and alive. Your husband is here. Yell at him.
Yell at him for having more boyfriends?
Yes. Tell him that he needs to stop.
You have to come home eventually.
She gets jealous.
You can't avoid the beating forever.
I also get jealous, so it's fine. If like,
Ooh, it
listen,
works.
I see Mally in like Faldi's chat. I'm like, wait, what are you doing here?
I like
Well, often some toxic relationships.
We're serving heteronormative behavior. Don't worry about it.
Listen, there's a bunch of people. There are a bunch of people in here from Becket's past that I'm not gonna fucking talk about it. Oh, fuck me. Mally, how you doing?
I'm so fine. I'm so fine. I was watching Transformers earlier today, and I
Which
wish
one?
I was dead. The second Bayverse movie. So like the second worst one.
Oh, wait, the really bad one. Yeah.
Sam
Yeah.
Witwicky. Sam Witwicky, you're the chosen one. Again.
So I have to edit the watch party of that with the girls, and we all got very I got very drunk. A couple of the others got a little bit plastered, and we
Nice.
said some unfortunate things about robots that we can't take back.
Do you want to
Was it the
fuck
racist
Oh, you're a
robots?
robo-fucker.
I'm not American, but I'm gonna plead whatever it is they plead when they don't want to speak.
You are okay. So Mally Malware, confirmed robot fucker. It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
She'd love me more if I was a car.
Listen, as a monster fucker, I can't judge.
I would actually.
She would, but that would require the Australians to drive. Do Australians drive? I don't know anything about the Aussies.
No, they ride their kangaroos.
It's
Yeah.
maybe.
Hey, buddy, hop.
Hibbity hop. Is that what you guys do?
I think frogs are cute unless they're poisonous.
I think the poisonous ones are the cutest.
The poisonous one are the especially cute ones.
Oh,
They're evolved to make you realize, oh, that's a poisonous one.
they look like gummy. I eat gummy.
Yeah,
I
well,
want to eat them.
unfortunately, my instincts are simply more sharpened than yours, so I wouldn't pet one.
But gummy.
All right, we're
If
gonna.
not
We're
That's a
gonna
good
gummy,
point.
like gummy
You know
That's a
what?
good point. That's a good point.
You
That's
know
a
what?
good point.
This is actually an interesting point because Mally, you're actually here, and I know that you
What?
have
what?
more nuanced takes on Lio because this is a
That's
community
not
that
true.
you've
She
been.
fucking hates Lio.
I know she does. No, I know she does. I know she does. But she was in the community, so she's. I think that I'm very curious to hear your thoughts on this.
I gotta look
I
up who the
actively-
crapper is after. Jesus.
I actively try not to think about it. But what's the question? What do you want to know?
Well, the question is, so I'm of the opinion that this call, because Lio's gonna do the gay fucking, I would beat you up, you can't, blah 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 blah, and then like people in the call, granted it's a general VC, people are being recorded, without their consent. I don't really. We're gonna argue that to the end of days. But is this a backslide for Lio? I am of the opinion yes, but some people don't.
Oh,
Agree
I've already said this, I think, on Becket's stream. I already think Lio's backsliding. I haven't watched this full video, but I would assume it is just another step in that backslide. I know Becket disagrees that there is any backsliding, and it's just kind of Lio being Lio, which I don't necessarily disagree with. I think that he's just going to end up getting more comfortable and doing more stupid shit again. I give it a year, we end up where we were last time. But yeah, no, Becket's right. I just don't like Lio. I don't trust him. I don't like him.
Do you think that's an because again, like you and I have gone back and forth over this. I just think like we've got a situation where people like in this community talk an awful lot about accountability and trying to do something. And I can say that's gay and everything else, but that seems to be like the community standards, any single fucking video. And people have pointed out cases where other people have done things and then fucking changed and they're fine. And like we've said this about Hidden. Like Hidden took on board like a load of criticism that was given to her and seems to have changed that behavior. So I don't like what I don't personally like is that we're not at that point. We're not at the point where Lio sort of crossed like arbitrary lines that were like put down in multiple calls, multiple conversations with him. And it's like, if you're just going, well, it looks like, or he could be, or it's like retreading things. That's like the core of my issue, I guess. Because if he does go across those lines, then I think that's when it's reasonable to be like, well, all of that was a lie. It's all fucking bullshit. But if we're doing it ahead of time, like when it happens, I feel like we'll just end up in a jar situation where like the defense will be, oh, you've been coming at me for months and months and months, and it was all bullshit then. It's bullshit now.
I feel as if the invoking of Jar's name is very targeted, and fuck you for that. But I understand what you're saying. I don't think there's any problem with people pointing out they get the ick from this, but I guess I'm not really paying much attention to the stuff going on with Lio. Like, are people saying that the man can't exist online or speak, or what's the issue exactly?
Like the way this Dreamer stuff started to get like public traction was Ace was doing like a birthday. No, it was Raven who was doing like a birthday stream.
Yes.
And Lio was on, and Dreamer came on to talk to him, which is like Dreamer has been trying to get in calls with Lio for like 3 months at this point. Finally, like gets on a call with him, says the most retarded shit, and basically gets laughed at because it's Dreamer. And everyone's like, this is like the Rosa call. This is as bad. And it's like, no, it's not at all. It's nowhere near it. That's where like the core of my, and I guess that's also why I end up sending like defensive Lio. I don't think it's defending Lio to just go, what you're describing isn't true. Like, you can have the criticism that he's a Discord spurg or whatever, because he is. But it's just be accurate with the criticism.
Yeah, I can see that. I think it's more just people that really, really hate Lio and are maybe new to hating Lio. They're experiencing the joy of hating Lio for the first time. They might be getting a little overzealous with it. Yeah, I don't think anything like the Rose Call has happened again. I haven't heard any rumblings of it.
No, I think the last
I'm
one
not
was
sure
that
that's
Sasu call, right?
what
Like, that was
the one.
Yeah, the last Sasu call was probably the closest thing to the Rosa call,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Well, because
But I think people just hate him. I think it's that simple.
And again, the reason I actually, because so many people were like, why are we looping again? I think it's very important to ask you because I know you are not favorable towards Lio. And
Okay, well, I'll tell you what I told Becket earlier today because it was bugging the shit out of me. I finally kind of figured out my issue. I just think that Lio is a bit of a social chameleon. I think how did I describe it to you? A social grifter. Because Lio went from, before he came into the ACC space, he was a blood sports person. He was I'm a dox you because you don't like my transformer. I'm gonna call your school. I'm gonna tell you to kill yourself. All the usual stops. And then he came into a sphere where that's kind of frowned upon and people do it in, let's say, softer ways and slurs aren't okay and that kind of thing. And he adjusted to fit into that sphere as it suited him. And now my way of looking at what's happening now is he's fallen into another crowd now that's closer to the blood sports sphere. And I think he's just adjusting to that crowd now as well. Like, he's going around telling people to kill themselves again. He's pulling the big boy act. I think he just slots into whatever is the most socially acceptable situation.
I agree with the train of thought. I would offer a different line of thinking outside of the social chameleon stuff, but I do see where you're coming from. I think Lio, and this is my personal thing, talking with other people, I'm not going to leak DMs, but like personal people who have covered Lio in the past who don't look at him favorably or look at him as a Discord spurred, a Lolcow, whatever the fuck it is. He doesn't seem to grasp he doesn't seem to grasp what the criticism actually is. The accountability, sure. The accountability calls, sure. But I do feel like he doesn't grasp the concept of the fact that the criticism is him just acting like a spurg in general. Now, whether or not he does that is completely his own prerogative, and that's perfectly fine, and everyone can feel how they want to feel about it. But like, I don't like the blood sports stuff, if I'm going to be honest. Listen, we all engage in it to a little degree. My thing, and I told Lio this like personally, because he asked me like what my damage was with it, because I made myself very clear to him. If Lio was doing this for content and getting paid off of it, I kind of wouldn't give a fuck. It's the fact that these are public VCs and it's coming out. Now again, I don't like that chatters are being recorded. That's like my large criticism of this call. Because it's like these are chatters that are going to act a specific way against somebody they are told not to like. I'm sure if I go into somebody's community that I am not very well liked and popped in, they'll act the same way to me. And people who say otherwise are fucking lying. But at the same time, Lio has the ability to curb his own language. He's just not doing it, and that's on him. And he's
yeah, I mean, well, that's if he actually cares about that. Well, that's the thing. It's my biggest problem is I just don't believe that he believes a lot of the things he says he does. I have moral hang-ups with a lot of the way he conducts himself. So that's probably a different issue than what most of the greater commentary community has issue with.
Well, I think that's also fine. I mean,
Yeah,
like,
that's fine.
Aiden's position is very morally based, and like, I've DM'd a bit about Aiden about that. I don't necessarily have a problem with that, by the way. I think that's completely reasonable.
Okay, I'm just gonna put this on the table because it is driving me fucking insane. I haven't heard anyone else say it. I'm sorry, I couldn't be friends with someone that I had accused of being a zoophile. And the fact that Lio can be friends with someone he whole-chestedly called a zoophile, I think is fucking crazy. And I think that's part of the social chameleon stuff for me. So that
Bro, I'm on a different side of
What, the
Twitter
fact that
right
they're-
now. Holy
okay.
shit.
Are you,
What,
are you talking about Vlad?
like the Vlad stuff? Yeah.
I am talking about Vlad, yeah. Unless he's accused someone else and become friends with them.
So what I would say to that is that is up to Vlad and Lio. I can't like I you know what?
I feel like this is a coming to the content later thing. Because again, if you go back and watch the old coverage, like Vlad and I talk about this, like on one of the really early streams. Like if you listen to Vlad and Lio's early calls, where even when they're fighting, they have pretty similar senses of humor. They have even similar. Both of them fucking hate this, but yeah, they were obviously going to get on if they weren't like embroiled in some drama. I said this to Vlad, and that's exactly what happened, because both of them basically come from these sort of like blood sportsy, I want to scream at people brackets. The big thing with the zoophile argument as well around Vlad, just as like lore context for that, was that was stuff that was told to Lio, and then when he got the full context, that wasn't true, because the claim was that Vlad went in and started spamming zoo porn in Sarah's server, which just isn't true. That didn't happen. And that's a big part of that problem, because again, we're coming to stuff much later to years old drama, right?
Yeah, I am kind of getting the undercurrent of why does, like, a lot of the things where it's like, oh, but, you know, Lio didn't know any better. No one in the call spoke up to stop Lio. I heard, Valji, you said that earlier, that other chatters weren't wrangling him. Why the fuck do people need to be wrangling someone that's in their 30s?
So, to be fair, it's not wrangling. I kind of want to make that very clear.
Daddy's
It's,
ready.
The Q, not the time. Q, not the time. Fuck me.
Wow. Okay, dude. Sorry.
I know. I love you. I just no, come back. Q, I was just a joke.
Wow, Falji.
What I was saying is that Lio doesn't get
Daddy's
that.
ready.
Fuck
Take one, motherfucker.
Fuck me. What I'm saying is
This is fucking extortion!
I want to kill you. I do want to. Okay, I'm gonna mute all fucking sounds.
No!
What I was gonna say was Lio. I don't think the audience has the responsibility to wrangle him. What I'm saying is that like there is no accountability in a call filled with fans. It's why I don't necessarily like if I'm hanging out with like my Discord for instance, it's predominantly always a stage because I'm not inviting content, like I'm not inviting trolls or whatever. Like it's a stage, we're doing something, that's pretty much it. This is a public VC and this is filled with people that don't like Dreamer. There's no one who's going to wrangle Lio. I don't think it's the responsibility of chatters to do so. I want to make that very clear.
I don't know why you had this, just like, I guess from my outside perspective, this just doesn't even feel like a conversation like you have in front of people other than the immediate folky concerns. Like, I can't imagine the mindset getting into a public VC and then having this back and forth. personally.
Yes, no,
This
well,
this is what he does. I don't know the guy, but I know this is what he does. You know what I mean?
Yeah, isn't this like his MO?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
So it's a marketing strategy. What the
I
fuck?
guess so.
Can I very briefly
It's
give
his
like as
brand.
the quick rundown of Senate and shit?
Yeah, go for it.
Please.
Okay, so the super TLDR of that is there used to be a Discord called the Senate that Lio would run. They would have these group calls where they would bring some poor fuck who'd done one thing or another before 200 or so people to get ripped into by the gallery. That was a problem. Lio eventually got called out for that, and he stopped doing that specific form. And I guess the argument now is this is sort of backsliding into that territory. Am I correct in that?
Yes, it's also like what you said earlier. People are oh god damn, I keep dropping this. People are experiencing Lio for the first time in kind of like different orders of Lio. So some people are experiencing the Rosa Call for the first time, which I completely understand people's frustrations with the Rosa Call. I've openly said one of the reasons I don't like, one of the reasons I haven't covered it perfectly for me is because I don't, I will break TOS because I don't like anybody in the ACC. I really don't. Like, I straight up don't like anybody in the ACC. Personally speaking.
If I learn how to draw, will you hate me?
No.
Yeah, I'm sitting right here.
No, I mean, Mally,
Like
Mally, you're different.
Now you're in it, or are you out?
I thought you wanted to be out of it, Mally.
You're one of the good people.
Yeah, I thought you were out of it, Mally.
You picked up a pencil once, you are cursed.
Well,
If you
okay,
draw
no,
and
okay,
if you
perfect.
read Reddit posts and know how to make little sketches, Balji fucking hates you.
Hates you.
No, well, okay,
You're a
perfect.
commentary channel who can draw art. You
Okay,
Not
okay,
your
okay.
content, you specifically.
Okay, no. Perfect example of things I hate about the ACC. The recent Doodles calls, when I believe Ponder pops in, is like, whoa, what's happening? Shut the fuck up. The Doodles is a fucking freak. Like, I'm sorry, I don't care about this stupid fucking, oh my god, we should be nice to everybody. No, Doodles was hiding a lot of shit. And I don't like the fact that, but it's also my criticism of the ACC that these calls should be fucking public round robin pieces of shit.
Allow me to sweep very quickly, in Ponder's defense specifically. Coming into a call after the whole Rosa thing and saying, hey, maybe we should chill the fuck out. I feel like that's understandable because like they don't know if this is going to become a Rosa situation or not.
Tonight it's Doodles.
It's Doodle Tones. I'm sorry. Like,
Okay, but they didn't know what was going on at the time. We can't have crystal balls at all times.
It's
but
Doodles. Don't care.
The shit with Doodle Tones was known. Like the Medicare shit was out there.
People screamed at them for years with their shields up. Doodles is a degenerate. Look at this.
Yeah,
and it was
like, I
like,
can't
Doodles
sit
was
here and say
groomed.
I know this is like a result of me stepping into a community that obviously has history and I don't know the entire lore of. But fuck, man, this shit like sounds insane.
It's
like
indecipherable.
Because it is. Because
I'm
it
sorry
is
if I sounded aggressive. I'm very passionate.
it's
about
it's
Doodles.
not about the
it's not the
aggression.
thing,
It's
but,
just like fucking what's the term, Sonder, I guess.
Well, it's like this happened like when Patchwork phones into Aiden.
Yes, it's
and
perfect
giving a load of fucking information to Aiden. And like Aiden's like, we need to get Becket in here. Becket needs to answer these things. And firstly, Patchwork came on, lied about stuff, and then has to also explain the fact that they used to draw porn for Lily Orchard. And like they've got Zoophile. Yeah, this is the problem. The ACC is like just a complete fucking mess.
And I think it's kind of crazy because like I will actually defend Lio on one piece of information. I don't care that Lio made an abortion joke about Patchwork Heart. Like, I'll be legit. Oh no, the Zoophile person, the Zoophile drawing person.
Also, have you seen what they got paid for that?
No, but I'm saying this. The excuse is I was addicted to crack and homeless, so I needed to draw zoo porn for Lily Orchard.
What?
I'm sorry. Jesus. That's ridiculous. I don't care how addicted to cocaine you are. That's inappropriate. You knew what you were doing. And then you got fucking groomed into the Poppy Xena stuff, which
she did. I mean, she did that too. She was a.
Oh, okay, okay,
Sorry,
my
he was
bad.
He.
But that might be completely accurate. I believe they did escort work. Like this is a problem. It's like,
but I'm not gonna.
And this is, I think, this is why when Vlad calls it, and he's like talking about like it feels very touristy, because there is like so much shit here that's just missing from like when this spills over. That it's kind of fucking frustrating to hear. Like when Mally gives a take. Mally knows what the fuck she's talking about, so takes a bit more reasonable and understandable. But if you've just seen the Rosa call, and most people who are talking about this have never seen any of the additional stuff, they don't know the context of why the call even fucking happened. It's like, well, you're asking me about something you've got no fucking knowledge of. And I'm just like, and like at baseline, I think the position of, oh, you know, this bullying people in Discord cool stuff. I'm like, you can call it cringe and gay, but I just don't care that much. And I never have. Like, what are we doing here? It just feels very pearl clutchy to be like, I can't believe that somebody's in a call shouting at some retarded spurg. Dreamers entering these calls, multiple other people choose to engage with Lio and then get their throats torn out. I'm like,
Right.
Well,
Like
maybe don't do that. I don't. What the fuck?
my criticism is, I mean, like I have the my criticism regardless. Like, do I think Dreamer should be in the Discord? I mean, that's up to the Discord like moderator. I'm not fighting that one. My criticism is the fact that Lio is fully aware that Dreamer upsets him and engages in it. I'm not going to listen to the end of this call. This call fucking is boring. I know he's going to say that I'll beat you up. I would kill you if I hit you. You wouldn't be able to survive it. All this kind of bullshit that
I'm gonna
Lio
be your
does.
daddy.
Like I don't care. Like this is just insane. Dreamer and Lio should block each other and never talk. You know what, Leo? For what it's worth, I agree. Sure. But that's not gonna happen. What's gonna happen is they're gonna just talk at each other infinitum, and it's just fucking it's fucking stupid.
It's shit posting all the way down.
Yeah. I think if I had to say this, I think if they're not talking to one another in a space where there's not a fucking gallery that can gang up on Dreamer, it's cringe and gay. Lio should be able to deal with Dreamer by him fucking self. If Dreamer constantly enters calls and it's like, hey Lio, hey Lio, hey Lio, sure, whatever.
But here's the pushback for that as well. It's like, well, wasn't the criticism like Lio trying to get people into these fucking calls? That feels like actually far more of a step back than anything else. I felt this during some of the Chuli stuff, where it was like, okay, Lio's helping with this, and like because Lio's got the connection points that Chuli needs basically to get the information. Like, there's no one else who can do this. But at the same time, I'd argue that is far more of a step back than anything else. And people didn't say anything because, well, we're going after Heaton and Nezzy and Dualtone.
My argument for that is this is not even a defense of Lio. This is a franchising of Chuli. That was Chuli doing a lot of that. It's a decent point.
Yeah, but here's the problem. Like again, everyone will say that and go, well, that's good because Chuli needs that help and support. But it's still happening, and it's still Lio basically fulfilling that old role. I think that was far more of a step back than anything else. And again, like, I know that information's coming out on Ponder. I know there's going to be some stuff coming out soon, and I'm looking forward to looking at that. But it's very selective. I think and this is a personal take. I think some of the SCC stuff has slowed down because people realize that they are going to end up implicating people like Ponder, and they're worried about it. I genuinely think that, and I don't know how to feel about it. It's because again, I think Ponder's stepped away from all of this, and has stopped doing drama content entirely. But it doesn't change the fact that Ponder was involved in massive amounts of this. I mean, in the Sasu call, in my opinion, is really bad. But Lio's not the driving force in why that call is so bad. Ponder is, and Crystal is. So it's like Lio gets singled out, but Lio is part of an ecosystem. And people saying well, the ACC are all full of retards and everything else is fine because it's true. But I don't like this whole looking at Lio like he exists in some sort of vacuum where it's just Lio doing it. It's not.
When people start acting like Lio is the only big problem there.
Yeah, and I mean, people can do Aiden did this whole thing earlier, which is well, you've got the block button. It's well, that's true of literally everyone who has been dragged into any of these calls. Anybody Lio's really gone after in those ways. You have the block button. It's the internet. In fact, this happened in court. Lio got taken to court for a restraining order, and the judge is literally This is on the internet. You guys aren't even in the same state. I can't give you a restraining order against Lio Convoy. You just don't go in a Discord call together. I mean, it's just like people are willingly engaging in these communities, and at that point, it's just, I don't know, shut everything down. And then where's the stopping line? Is that true of like?
Can I provide maybe two sort of perspectives? First of all, Lio became such a big like part of the ACC and all that. I don't think there's any denying that. But he is an invasive species. Like he did not organically come from this community. He came into this community and now has kind of become the poster boy of it, which, you know, I feel some sort of way about. But the other thing, I think the issue people are butting up against for the people that really, really just hate Lio, I think they have that problem where they think, okay, we hate Lio, he got cancelled for something, great, cool, we never have to see him again, and if we do see him again, he's the villain. So when he shows up, even in benign ways, people are gonna get shitty because like, didn't we kill him already? So it could be a bit of that as well.
Yeah, I would argue I would argue that is part of the thing with people interacting with the Rosicall for the first time, which I totally understand. Like I see Aiden and Mrau's perspectives on it. I do. Like people may think, oh, Falgi, don't you fucking disagree with? Like, yeah, I could disagree with them, but completely see their perspectives on it. It's fine.
Can I ask something? Because I'm not really sure about the beginning of how Lio came in. Because to me, as someone from the outside, it felt like he was propped up to the, how do I say it, position that he later came in on.
That just because he was like the oldest person involved.
No, I can remember this. Okay, it took me a second. So Lio, from my recollection, it could be a little skewed by how I came into the community myself, but Lio, from my memory, made a video defending Hopeless Peaches, which I think was his foot in the door with like Peaches, who was connected to a whole bunch of ACC people. And Lio kind of got brought in through that and established himself from there. Again, this is from kind of my perspective, because Lio was kind of presented to me as like, if you ever have a problem, if you're ever worried about something, here's Mr. Convoy, he can help you out.
Yeah, that's
so
the thing.
He was brought in.
Yeah, that's the thing, because to me it sounds like many people act like he came and was like, I'm the king now.
Yeah,
oh no, that's just how he conducted Senate.
Yeah, so but because it feels like he was propped up by multiple people, you know, who later used him like Hopeless Peaches. Again, he was stupid enough to get himself used like that. But he got then used as an attack dog by many.
Okay, see, I don't like that characterization because...
No, I'm saying he's stupid for it. He was happy to play that role.
Yeah, but that's why I don't agree with that characterization as being stupidity, because it was intentional. Even if he had very good intentions occasionally when he would offer support, he propped himself up as I'm a big man, like, you can come to me, I'll sort people out for you. And I say that both as a negative and a positive, because even for me, like, I had a real life stalker situation going on, and he was like, I'll fucking sort them out for you if you want. And I said no, but he was genuinely offering, like, he came in and was like, I can help you people. You're soft, you're squishy, I can save you. And I don't think he did that with malicious intent. But to say that he was propped up, like...
Well, I think what Dude was trying to say that it's twofold. It was him intentionally doing it, and the individuals who saw it as a convenience were going to just capitalize on it. I think it's like, if I can bridge the gap, it's twofold.
Yeah, thank you.
What Mally...
Okay, so I disagree.
Fight me.
So, firstly, Lio's like original history, long term, was very much like it came through the Brony community with this like basically getting involved in this kind of shit. Came through the Brony community with the Toon Critic stuff into like general predator hunting, and he got seen as a figure who had like a solid reputation. He gets brought into the ACC, but the propping up stuff. Maybe propping up's the wrong word to use for it, but he was absolutely weaponized. Now that's not like any way to excuse Lio, but it's a way to sort of, I guess, contextualize what this behavior fucking turned into. Because, like, we're not talking about propping up, like, everyone's worshipping the ground that he can, like, fuck it, like the ground he walks on. It's the fact that everyone in the ACC, like, is terrified of conflict and they need to weaponize people.
Yeah, but he literally got introduced to others, like, here, Lio will take care of it.
But it wasn't, but it wasn't just this Lio isn't the only one that this was done to. This also happened with Ponder. I think it's a mitigating factor with some of the Ponder stuff. This also gets there's a few other people. Fuck, people have tried to get you to do this, Mally. We need somebody who can actually, talk in complete sentences without crying, because otherwise it just turns into the wrinkle. It's, that's why Lio existed within the ACC. And the minute he was gone, people started looking for new people. And that's one of my major criticisms of the community. People won't fight their own battles. They'll get annoyed at people and go, hey, did you know about this guy? You should make a video on them. You should do a stream on them. You should go after them for me. And one of my big problems with this Lio Convoy coverage that's happening now is I know it is being driven by those exact people from Senate who were just upset that Lio had a fucking go at them. How many people have turned up since this drama cycle started, like fucking Sasu or Patchwork?
Patches.
You know what?
Crying that they're victims.
This
is what happens every time. I'm just sick of it.
You know what? I think solves this? Some content creator should make a comprehensive history of the ACC video that Akumu,
They have.
I respect you. I don't want to watch 9
Lanz
hours.
has done this. Lanz has done this.
I know Lanza has.
Lanz has got a comprehensive video. There are multiple people who've looked at these communities. Or you can watch Cecil McFly's 4-hour video on this shit.
That's what I was gonna say. There is content. There is content out there.
Yeah, then you will have the artists who are like, you missed this tiny detail there.
But you know what? Fuck it. That's for other people to do their own research. If you want people to get into it, I do think that Lanza or Cecil's videos or Akumu's, I know Akumu's 9-hour epic.
9-hour
I
epic.
can't fucking get through it.
No. The Akumu's 9-hour epic is purely about the FCK. It's very specific to a very
it's not about the ACC
drama.
generally.
Well, I'm talking about to say it's about a specific time frame of the ACC.
It's not even a specific time frame of the ACC. It's about specific people within it and what they did to Akumu. It's and again, this is really hard to explain to people. But yeah, and so I guess everyone has positions around this, and when it's the fuck ACC position, I if you're asking me who I'm annoyed with, I'm gonna be far more pissy. And I have a history of this, by the way. I said exactly the same thing around Hidden. I said the same thing about Crystal Flame. I don't like these people who are trying to find weapons to wage their little fucking Spurg wars. And right now, I'm far more annoyed at the multiple people who are clearly using content creators to do that. Not because they think Lio's bad. They think they don't care. They just don't like Lio because Lio shouted at them one time. It's like Bunny Chan. Bunny Chan's like this. Bunny Chan was all friendly with Vlad, really liked Vlad when he was going at Lio because Bunny Chan hates Lio. And now that Vlad's not, Bunny Chan's talking shit about Vlad. It's not a moral position. None of these people have a fucking moral position. They're just exactly the same as the thing that people are criticizing Lio for. And that's what I find infuriating. Because it is gay as fuck.
Yeah. Well, I think that's pretty much it. I am not reacting to the rest of this call. This call is ass. Ass. This is not me sweeping for Lio. We've been live for more than 3 hours. It's 5 a.m. my time. You can I suggest watching Emra's stream, or if you want to watch Aiden's stream on it, you can.
Hold on, are you ending?
Yes, I am ending. I'm losing.
I might do a gaming stream.
You cocksucker! You
Beckett's like, no, I'm not done.
Yeah, of course
He wants us to raid.
Yeah, I'll raid this.
Give me a second. Let me go set a stream.
Let him set it up.
Actually,
can you vamp for 5 minutes?
Yeah, I can vamp. I vamp for
this
forever.
is actually just the Becket waiting room.
Listen. Can we reach the goal before the end of the night? Can we just reach
Did we become Beckett's Frogan?
No. Fuck you!
No.
Becket, wait, hold on. Becket, you owe me a jar video. You promised.
Do you want to send me some jar shit, and that's what we'll do. We can raid in.
Okay, wait. I didn't mean.
Can we?
I just wanted to know if you were going to cover his abortion video.
Okay, well, if you send it to me, I'll do it the next video.
He's what?
He had an abortion. I can't believe Jar had an abortion.
No, he has
an
abortion video. I know of the abortion.
His account is an abortion.
So I would this is my public thing to Jar. Can you stop running from me, you fucking spineless, feckless, cockless little fuck? You keep asking
Italian
about
just
me.
wants to kiss you.
This motherfucker keeps asking about me privately, but then he just won't fucking address me. Why?
Because he did say he doesn't know who you are on Twitter.
Yes,
He's
I know.
That's his
intimidated by
official
you.
statement. Is he doesn't
I
know who
know,
you
I know.
are.
But
but
his
didn't he
Who's this
also say that
floggy
about
I keep
Diesel?
hearing about?
Yeah, he said that about
Didn't he also
Diesel
say-
too. Yeah, he says that about Diesel.
Even though he was in a call with him on Chud's
Yeah.
stream.
Yeah, and said he liked Diesel stuff. Like, come on now.
Yeah, it's really ridiculous. Like, yes, I know, I get it. I correctly, accurately assumed, triangulated the Job Corps in North Texas where you got all your crack cocaine. I know it probably upsets you, Jar, but that is not the point in time. And no, that's not a doxy. No longer, he does not live in
Bro
Texas.
just wants his nose candy.
I asked that. He also uses.
Oh wait, you're being serious?
Oh yeah. Oh, do you not
What?
know that Jar is like a fucking cokehead that went to Adderall
Yeah.
instead?
Don't make me feel bad for him.
No,
Come
you shouldn't.
on.
No,
You
you
don't-
should. No, you
Why
should
would
not
you
feel bad for him.
Why would you feel
Why
bad
would you feel
for
bad
him?
for him? That is a choice of his own making.
Dude,
I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie. My empathy for crackheads went way up after the Hunter Biden interview. Like,
It's because he has a
Oh my
massive
God.
cock. Let it be. No, don't feel bad for Jar. Jar
Hunter Biden,
chose to
he's got a
do
huge
other
hog.
fucking drugs.
Gotcha.
And the reason he needs sleepy time calls is that he abuses his Adderall at the incorrect intervals.
Archie, you just want to lull him to sleep.
No, I don't want. If lulling him
You
to
wanna
sleep is giving him the big
serenade the
heroin
man
needle,
to
then
sleep.
sure. Listen, the big fentanyl, the fent hit will hit. I don't know what to tell you. No, I'm kidding. Listen, Jar. If Jar just wants to talk, it just would be nice. Like, if you're gonna run away from me, it's very obnoxious, but that's.
I mean, he
personally
has
just me.
nothing left to say. He's
Show the DM of Jar begging Lio for addies. I don't even know if I have that
Oh.
anymore.
I don't remember where we saw that. We saw that somewhere. It was really
I
crazy.
think
We
it's
did.
one of the videos.
Yeah.
Or
Okay,
Lio sent that
I've
to
set
me.
up a stream for like 15 minutes time, so that gives us time to wrap up.
Okay,
Okay.
listen.
What?
I'll wrap up. I pretty much done. I can vamp for the
There's a
next
whole like
15
Courtney stream as well. There's like so many things.
So I
to go.
listened to Courtney's stream. I'll be honest. The recent stream was a nothing burger.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
not going to
Yeah, what
address
happened?
anything. Well, here's the thing. She is not going to address her role in the KP video.
No,
Very
course not.
clearly.
not.
She'll always run from it. I pressed her on it, and she tried to like pseudo like do the "you defend pedophiles" bullshit. Okay, whatever. I don't give a fuck. Like, you can lie about me all you like. You're not the first fucking person. I don't really. At a certain point, what Lily did to you is horrible. That doesn't mean you are the uber mensch of victims.
Why you gotta say Ubermensch?
German government,
German.
I
Why
disavow
you gotta say
this
Ubermensch?
American.
that was
Why
a
you gotta say
choice.
Ubermensch around the German? That was a choice
Right.
word, wasn't it?
Listen, I'm trying to get her banned in Germany.
Yeah, I know. You're scared of me.
Yes, but no, it's,
You've become too powerful, dude.
it's just like it is like a general frustration with Courtney. Like, she'll never take responsibility. I think she spoke inappropriately to minors. She is not a fucking health class. The fact that that's her defense was, I learned this in health class. So a minor asking me about the fact that they can't orgasm is deplorable and disgusting. It's why every Discord should be 18 plus. If you can't have an 18 plus Discord, delete it. Like, I don't give a fuck. What else? I mean, that's pretty much it. Like, she's a lolcow in her own right.
Do you want to elaborate on that? Because some people hadn't heard of that part.
The accusation has been specifically from Courtney, and it's in some of the Fennec stuff, from what I understand, as well as extending around it. Was there have been minors in the server, and Courtney does explain this in her own stream. You can watch her own recent stream on it, where there was a minor in the Discord server that she ran. I don't know if there's still minors in there, but she explains that they were like, "Oh, I can't orgasm. Like, is there something wrong with me?" And allegedly, Courtney gives some fucking cockamamie like advice, health class advice shit. To which I say, that's not appropriate. Because then this minor would lose access to Discord and get in trouble with their mother and then make an alt. And it was only after all of that that Courtney realized that that was a bad idea.
I'm glad I drank tonight.
I'm gonna start drinking.
Yeah.
I'm always drunk.
Better late than never.
And guess what? Courtney is the one that said that. I am repeating it verbatim. That is her explanation of it. I think that that's pretty fucking deplorable. And it's just deplorable. It's I'm not calling her a fucking predator. I'm not calling her this and that. I'm saying that it's grossly inappropriate, and it provides a space for potential predators to exist in, because that is a commonplace conversation then. I don't care if it's just isolated to Courtney and Courtney alone. You don't know what's happening in DMs. It's why you shouldn't have minors in your 18+ Discord server. I'm sorry. Just like, it's the same thing with Limis when they tried to like smack around and thought that their weight mattered because they have subs, and I fucking beat them into the ground. They will still get beaten to the ground because you shouldn't complain that that content creators who are your age and above are complaining about the fact that you are begrudgingly getting minors out of your Discord server because you don't want to deal with it. Because you're like 19, 20, and you don't want to like deal with the fact that you run a Discord server and you need to take care of it.
How dare you tell me not to talk to kids?
I fucking
Also, what the fuck is the name of Just a Robot's second channel where it's like
Isn't it
the
Just a
Bible
Robot
power
again?
scaling one?
Yeah.
the one where where's the abortion bit? I searched jar and all I find is like content on jar.
Killjoy. Killjoy, I know you have it somewhere.
We have it. Hold up, I can fucking look for it. I'm like, I will say this. There's many videos I want. Just listen. Where's my Carl Jobst video? That's what I really wanted, and then Becket killed it in the womb.
I cancelled that.
I was so upset when Becket did his Jar video and he didn't include the clip I sent him where Jar was defending people drawing pornography of creators.
Did you see the recent? Mudahar Carl Jobst.
I was gonna ask. I'm like,
Gerard
what is
completionist
people's
thing?
takes on the whole Mudahar like he's not actually an engineer type shit.
Oh, dude. So Nicandros like messaged me before this came out. And I haven't had time to look at a lot of it yet.
I love
I'm
Nicandros.
not fucking surprised.
Yeah.
I do think there's one angle where people are like, he's broken the law and he needs to be like because it's like a legally protected term. And like I think Harmful Opinions or something is trying to report this. That's what I've heard, and I'm like, yeah, that might be a bit far. Like that might be a bit fucking far.
I like Harmful a lot. I've said this. I reached out to Harmful, thanking him for the Dansburst content and shit like that.
Yes, we all know you love Harmful.
The gay and cringe.
He really does talk about how much he loves Harmful.
I just want to say I convinced him. He
did.
was
I
like,
didn't like Harmful in the beginning. I didn't like one of his takes. I thought his take was really cringe and gay. And then I realized he is the gay Riddler.
And then Du was like, listen, he's the only bald man I like.
That is true.
Excuse you?
All right,
Aside from Q, of course.
I sent you both of his channels, Becket, by the way.
Thank you, buddy. We'll do some jobs finale.
But like, I like my whole thing is like with the Muda stuff. It's like I think the financial video is more interesting than the I think the financial video is more interesting than the engineer stuff. This is no shade on Nicandros. I think Nicandros did a really good job. It's the CPA video I find more interesting. I don't know if you guys know about that one.
I don't. I actually know about that.
Allegedly, a registered CPA reviewed Carl's and Muda's investigation on the completionist and said these fucking guys didn't know what they were talking about. Gerard is still in the wrong, but legally as a charity, they can fuck around with money if they want to.
Okay.
And it's like they made sweeping claims they could never back up because they themselves don't understand how financial laws work.
I wonder if it's going to affect anything about what Mudahar said about Mom Max.
So this is what I would say. I don't necessarily think so because Max kind of made his own grave. He was very public about his stupidity. And Max's video against Muda was specifically targeted just about their personal beef and just like everything else. It's why I never sat and watched it because I thought it was cringe and gay.
I thought there was an allegation that Mudahar put on Max that
since stream is ending, can we feed the puppy? Folded hands emoji.
So
we will try to feed the pupper. Thank you. Well, there's allegations, but the allegation is always gonna Max is always gonna fight is that he wasn't a fake fucking pedophile hunter.
Yeah. Okay.
That's always going to be Max's angle. Max's angle is going to be, but I really did do it. And everyone's other, and because the other, there was a script argument that Muda was making on Max. Yeah, like again, I I don't really care when it comes to Max. Not to say that Max doesn't have valid criticisms potentially. It's more like Max's criticisms in and around lie the fact that he was doing fake pedophile hunting. And he was doing it for content, which I've openly said, like, when Gideon does it or other people do it, I think it's exploitative. I have the same feelings about Dr. K. I think it's incredibly exploitative. Regardless of it's funny for Pirate Software because Pirate Software is a narcissist, or like reviewing Muda's stuff as well. I don't think therapy should be for the general public. I don't see the metric on it desensitizing or more legitimizing therapy. That's the argument for Dr. Phil, and it's never really been the case. So that's been my personal opinion on it. The completion. Okay, I know Billy Mitchell said Carl's going to be sued.
Yeah.
I mean, Muda's going to be sued. I don't know what Billy is talking about. If Billy is signal boosting fucking the completionists' secret lawsuit, that would be the funniest thing.
I thought I was saying that Billy was gonna sue somebody now.
No, Billy was saying Mudahar will get sued, but that's like a vague tweet.
All right,
maybe he did it as a meme. Who knows?
It's a vague tweet.
Maybe.
Billy has also gone on record saying he thinks Gerard has a case now, comparatively.
He did say that before.
Where Carl is. Yeah, Billy is trolling hard. Yeah, Billy Mitchell. I'm summoning you. Can I get hot sauce for free, Billy Mitchell? He
came to our stream. He's been in our stream.
I know he was.
Has he really?
Yeah.
Yes,
he's
we'll get no hot sauce.
I want it.
I must have missed that
Becket,
one.
are you ready for your stream, or do you need a little bit more time? Do I need to vamp more?
I'm just finishing up.
We're vamping.
Listen, if you
how long do you need?
Wait, we could do final thoughts on
if
Lio
you are a
as of
brand,
today.
if you are a brand and you want to support small streamers everywhere, email me and I will rep your shit.
What's your email?
I do
What
need
email?
to.
It is
You have an email?
falgexe@gmail.com. I will rep your shit. Do you want me to like get an ass tat? I'll do it. Where's my BetterHelp tramp
have no
stamp?
Need to be a dildo.
There's no spacelet.
Dildo
Spacelet?
merchant.
Space.
There's already
It's a
Cloudy's
Bad
and my
Dragon-
name.
Bad Dragon sponsorship.
Bad Dragon sponsorship would be hilarious, and I would do it.
Hey, that's mine. Shut the fuck up.
Listen. Talk to me.
You're
Talk to
taking
me.
money out of
Talk
the
to me
German's
when your
mouth. You can't
numbers
do
get
that.
up. I'm the one that needs it.
Listen here, you big
Okay,
fuck.
but what if I want you to do an audiobook of my 200-page Transformers fan fiction?
You
What
don't
the
want
fuck?
I will
don't
do
want
it. I will do it
Okay,
with fucking
no,
voices.
Mally, you mentioned it earlier about watching a Transformer movie. Who were you talking about while you were drunk? Which Transformer?
It was clearly the part where
who
what's his face was
is
underneath
the-
enemy Transformer scrotum. Do you remember that part?
Oh,
My favorite.
I
do,
try
I
not
do.
to, but thank you. Okay, so here's the thing. You say who like it's a one choice thing.
Okay.
About that. No.
Everyone.
I feel like a solid top
All right.
5.
All right. No. What's your top 5?
Who is number 1 of the top 5 at least?
It's a 1 and 2. It's the racist ones.
Fuck you. No, I'm leaving.
It's an enemy to lover suck.
Yes, it is.
Okay, this is tricky. I mean, look, my general top is always Starscream, and then like
Sure.
Optimus, then Megatron, then Soundwave. Those are kind
Okay.
of my
Now,
tops.
are we talking
good top 4.
Bayverse? Are we talking Bayverse versions or like?
All right, I'm saying
general?
every universe. Let me
Okay,
think if there's
all
an
right, all
exception.
I
right.
will find you in every universe.
I will though. That is a threat. I don't think I haven't seen Beast Wars.
Okay.
That's the only one I haven't
you
seen.
would-
Seen
okay,
Beast
you would-
Wars?
You're threatening us with a good time.
You
That's
would,
crazy.
Mally.
I'm not a fairy.
Okay, so it's
sorry.
not about
They're
being
robots.
furry.
No,
They're
it's so
all
good.
robots,
He
though.
never
so
watches
good.
Beast Wars. It's ridiculous.
That's
Like,
actually
Imagine being a
so
furry.
That's a fucking
Everybody
travesty.
disliked that.
She ain't gonna watch Beast Wars. She's too young for you, bro. That's all.
Beast
I'm
Wars is so.
I will-
good.
I-
Okay,
Talk about.
okay. I've watched every other bit of Transformers media. Come now.
Okay.
Oh, come now.
To be fair.
That
come
was my
later.
main
Come
Right
now.
now.
Schedule it.
I'll schedule you anytime, Mally. But seriously, I think you would like Beast Wars specifically for its Megatron.
I've heard good
I'm there
things.
for Dinobot.
Yes, Dinobot is great too, but
Dinobot is based.
But think Shakespearean, evilly Shakespearean Megatron. That's what you're getting.
Yes.
That
See,
is-
weirdly, I kind of like my
Yes.
Megatrons as dumb as fuck, but very petty. Like,
Oh,
most
he's
people
he's
just
incredibly
woke
petty.
up and chose
He's incredibly
Oh,
petty.
oh no, he's incredibly petty, Megatron in that version.
Yeah, he's incredibly petty. But that's kind of the fun of it.
But not Beast Machines. Not Beast Machines.
But Beast Machine. Okay, Beast Machines is terrible. It's fucking.
It ruined it.
I'm surrounded by nerds.
But Beast Machines is technically the end of all of.
I know, and I hate it.
Transformers until a certain point.
I fucking hate it.
If you're not watching Reboot, do it. Falchi, why are you trying to steal our mom? I mean,
Oh, Pinker.
Pinker,
I'm already disappointed in you. Stop it.
Pinker, you're adorable, but you act like I can't do it. I listen.
Okay, buddy.
Every day we get close to the found family, and I'm not okay with that.
Becket, you're adorable. I'll kiss you on the mouth too. I know you like it. So
Yeah, you're both bi. It doesn't work. Whatever.
I have actually a question. I have a question for Becket, and I want to know, what did you think of Tainted Grail?
I liked it, but
Okay.
I really liked it, but it's a little bit buggy when I played it. So what I've done is
Okay.
I've stopped, and I'm
I
just waiting
know.
for the patches to catch up, basically. And I'll probably
Okay,
go
cool.
back.
I want to know because I don't know many people who have played that game, and I absolutely love it as a Skyrim like, Elder Scrolls like, or whatever.
Yeah. I think it's good. I think it's good.
I don't even know what the fuck Tainted Grail is.
Well, this is
It's that
well,
game
this
that
is good.
Q's
I
been
should
playing
probably
with
go
him.
and start
been
my.
playing
Some
it.
nerd stuff.
Go start so I can read you. You fuck.
Yeah, this has been fun.
This has been a great time.
yeah,
I'm
this has been
I'm glad we could bridge the divide between all of commentary. I hope that all of commentary now can kiss and make up forever.
They're not
Never.
going to, but
Never.
No, I think something funny,
This
so-
is
Right,
another
okay, cool.
fight in
more
a civil
blood
war.
sports. More blood sports.
This was just another.
Okay,
battle
cool.
in
I'm
the
gonna
Civil War.
bounce. I'll see you guys in a
Goodbye.
minute.
Bye,
Bye.
Becket.
Bye.
Bye,
We-
Becky. We're
Who
gonna
was
rate.
that?
I'm gonna rate you guys into Becket. Listen. Closing final thoughts. Lio is being a spurg. If people want to make content on Lio, go for it. All I say is make comprehensive content. That's pretty much all I'll say. And you owe it to the people who have been like, hey, I've been around Lio long enough. Make more comprehensive content on Lio.
Yeah, keep doing it.
Thank you so much for your go ahead. We really needed that.
If you don't like Lio, you have a million reasons not to like him.
Yes,
Yeah.
I was about to say.
Yeah,
you
take
also,
your pick.
Yeah.
You also have a million reasons not to like Lio. I will never fucking begrudge you. And honestly thinking, I think you're based for it. So I'm gonna rate you guys into Becky because he's all
He's needy.
ecky. There's
Bad boo.
Bad boo.
I think I'm actually like
End it on a high note.
Tomato.
Stop talking.
Tomato.
remember to like the stream. I want to thank Quite, Mally, Aiden, Emra, Vlad / Gilded Poo, all the chatters that came in. Anybody who joined the Discord, know your Discord must be 6 months or older. You must be 18 plus, and you will just get banned because vibes are bad. But more importantly, Mally is based. And with that, wow, my voice cracked because I'm tired. Goodbye, everybody. It's time to hit the end title
Second
card.
puberty is hitting.
Hit the button.
Fuck you. Bye-bye.